Welcome, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good Monday evening. Thank you guys for all the congrats. Um, I don't know. I'm weird about that. Like, I figured I should do something, but I kind of feel like the same way when I do with, like my birthday. It's like, I mean, is it really that big a deal? It's kind of like, but at the same time, it was like,
Figured it out. Sorry, give me 1 second. Of course. Okay, I think you guys can hear me now. I figured out what the problem was. Sorry about that. Yeah. Somebody commented on this shirt, and I was going on a rant about my shirt. And I am really, really happy with this shirt. It's kind of an early birthday gift to myself. And I had this shirt before, and I lost it under very unfortunate circumstances. And then I saw it available again, and then I was like, I'm going to get another one of those shirts. It's like Rambo's mugshot from the first movie, because I'm kind of a dork. But thanks all for the congrats. It's kind of like a birthday where I just don't really kind of give a shit about it that much. It's really, I just use that as an excuse to buy myself this shirt. But yeah, other than that, I really don't care. I think I got Toasty back here.
Yep. What's up?
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm putting all of the links in my description right now. For those that want to click on that.
That was quite enjoyable as always.
Thank you.
And Monty will be joining us shortly, which I'm really looking forward to. For those of you who don't know Monty he has a channel called the Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. With the 5 for the S, so they can still be monetized.
Yeah.
But it's become like my favorite channel. Like, those guys are hilarious and extremely insightful, and very objective. And I just thoroughly enjoy every time I'm in their chat. So I'm really, really enjoying the fact that Monty's going to be joining us. I'm super excited about it.
Cool.
So yeah, what we're gonna do tonight, just gonna kind of wing stuff a little bit, but we're gonna talk about our friend old Mr. Ryan Upchurch. So for those of you who get real butthurt, you creek squatters who get real butthurt, go ahead and unsubscribe now. Because sorry. Not sorry.
I'm going into this kind of blind because I don't ever watch him. So
well,
for me, it will be like, a real reaction.
The thing is he's been covering, he briefly went into the Summer Wells thing. As you guys know, I talk about crime a lot on this case, or on this channel, sorry. And he went into the Summer Wells thing and basically just spun a bunch of misinformation. And of course I criticized him for it. And Crude did too, at one point.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. And then there were all these loyal people, which I really find really funny because, these same people that are like, yeah, Glare, when BHB spreads misinformation, man, you call her out, man. We love it. When MGL spreads misinformation, we love it. But wait a minute. You can't talk about Ryan Upchurch, though. He has over 2 million subs. At least he's putting her name out there. That's what I always get. At least he's putting her name out there. Okay, well, that's great. I'm really happy that he does that, but it's bad if you are creating a narrative that could get someone who is potentially innocent harassed. It's not good. It's not a good thing. It's super irresponsible. So,
Yeah, I definitely see that because, if you're going to call out, one channel or another channel for spreading false information, then why would you not call it another? So I'm not sure. I guess I don't understand why he should get special treatment just because he's a celebrity.
Right. Because
I don't care.
He has a song I might like. No, that's not good enough. Like me, I'm the type of person, because I care about my integrity as much as I do. And I stand by it as best as I can. I'm going to hold him to the same standard as anybody else. You know what I mean? If not more, because he's a celebrity and he has so many subscribers. You know what I mean?
I agree with that too. Like, he does have a much larger impact when he says something, so he has a much larger responsibility to get things right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's up, Monty?
What's going on? I'm just trying to catch up.
Joining me, man.
No problem. Anytime. I'll join anybody anywhere.
Right on. On.
I'm like Candyman, except you only have to say my name once.
So are you a creek squatter? Are you a Ryan Upchurch fan?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I am not a fan. I saw Ryan Upchurch in the thumbnail and I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh, then I think you're going to enjoy this then.
But I will give him this. There are times where the man's got skills. I got to respect his talent.
He does have talent. I will give him that. He does have skills. But covering crime cases, not one of them.
Is that what he's doing now?
Oh yeah.
Too.
Oh
yeah. So I don't know how familiar you guys are. Right now, we've got like the next Gabby Petito case as far as the media goes going on right now. It's the Kylie Rodney case. She's a 16-year-old girl, went missing out of Truckee, California.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And she was the last place that she was seen by anybody, at least as far as what law enforcement is letting us know, was at a party, kind of like in the middle of nowhere, like in a campground type thing. And there was about up to 300 people there.
Shit.
And
okay.
Right. So, anything could have happened. There's just, her car is missing. So they're treating it. People are confusing. Again, I don't want to create a false narrative or spread misinformation. There's the question of whether or not police are treating it as an abduction. They are investigating it as an abduction only because her car's missing, but they're not assuming that she has been abducted. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
PP Gate says it's nice that Hannibal let his dad online tonight. By the way, Glare, I was listening to one of your streams and you were like, I think Hannibal's his son. I'm not sure if it's a joke or not.
Hannibal is not my son.
Real. It's real.
Yes. Look at me and look at Hannibal. That's no. Come on.
And I'm a little offended that you didn't honor my 500th stream with that gorgeous jacket of yours. I'm a little there. It is. Put it on. Put it on.
Damn it!
I love it.
There we go. Wait, I'm gonna mute so you don't hear jacket.
Him.
That's my man right there. The jacket, y'all. You're welcome.
Blair, your audience is now wet. I'm sorry, sir.
This is great. Okay, see,
put your towels down, ladies.
See, now Amanda Page is saying that Upchurch put up his Hellcat as a reward for Kylie's case. Great. I think that's something that a celebrity should absolutely do. And I don't even think that they're obligated to do that. I think it's really generous and awesome when they do that. But again, like, now here's the thing. Like, there's I went over this other stream and he puts up this picture and I wasn't sure if he made the picture or not, if he like labeled it the way that it was labeled when he posted it. And it's totally mislabeled, mostly mislabeled because he says that a certain girl in the crowd is Kylie Rodney, and it's not her. It's clearly not her. If you've been following this case
like a conspiracy theory kind of thing.
I don't want to say that, but he's kind of implying that. He's not outright saying it, but he's kind of implying. And what's funny is we're going to go over a couple of his videos, but he seems to maybe I'm just being delusional, but I feel like he watches my channel and he responds in a very passive aggressive, nonchalant way, which I will play here and I'll show you because I'm the only one talking bad about him.
Tatted Jedi says Glare asked to see Monty's arm garters.
The sleeve garters. The sleeve garters. I don't have them right here. I don't have access to them. If y'all want to see that, invite me to a special occasion. Look, I clean up nice, y'all.
You do.
So I'm letting my shit grow out right now before I go to Colorado, because I'm going to see a Colorado barber and what they can do with this. If I let it grow, like, let's see what Colorado's working with.
I can't let my shit grow too long, man. Like, it drives me crazy. It just feels dirty after like about a half an inch. And I'm just like, and I could scrub it with shampoo all day, and I just have that feeling. You know what I mean?
You get up after your shower, get all dressed up, do your routine, then go look in the mirror, put some beard oil in, and calm it out. You still look scruffy as fuck, but that's
beard oil. It's just gonna feel dirtier if I do that. Like, it's, for some reason, it just feels dirty. I don't know why. It bothers me.
I got some nice beard oil in this.
And yet, it took me forever to be able to grow a beard. You know, like kind of like Ryan here. You know, like he's only got the little hair right here. He can't grow a beard.
Nothing has been growing there on the side of that man's face. Like,
and it used to bother me because it took me that long. Like, Ryan, it's coming, I promise, buddy. Because he's only like 30, you know?
It's not coming for him. What are you talking about?
Mine came in at like 30. Mine came in at like 31, dude. Like 31.
Don't
gas it was really weird. Up. My beard started coming out when my hair started turning gray, and I was like, really? You know? And then I was just like, I don't give a shit. As long as it's all there, I don't care what color.
Don't gas this man up. He only grows right here. And that's okay, Ryan Upchurch. That's okay. That's okay. My biggest moment following him was when he was battling back and forth with one of my favorite creators, Screwface Jean.
Ooh.
They had a nice back and forth. That was good. That was good. He had some good jabs.
He won't give me any props at all. Like, he will not mention my channel because he's afraid of me getting any type of. It's really funny, but he will passive aggressively go to a channel that I was going back and forth with and talk shit about me in his chat and like super chat him $500. Yeah, he totally did that. That totally happened.
Wow.
Yeah. But you know, he doesn't talk about me. But here we go.
All right.
To those of you who already know me, what up, skins? To those of y'all that don't know me, how's it going? If you're coming here from the true crime side of YouTube,
holla.
I'll have you know that like 50% of the true crime males don't like me. It's probably because I'm cooler than them. I'm also not one of those people who's like, hey, there's a missing person. Also, GoFundMe below for me. I know a lot of you true crime people think you're fucking.
Okay. I don't.
Why do people always do that? They sit there and say, all these people don't like me. And instead of saying, let me find out why, it's all, they must be jealous. I'm too cool for them.
Yeah.
And
that just makes you look like a moron.
I don't mess with GoFundMe's if I can help it. Like I have to really vet the GoFundMe thing. You know, like I just won't. I don't like them shared on in my chat, on my channel, in my Discord. I just don't like them. Because somehow or another, they always come out to be some sort of scam, or somebody ends up going, oh, that person's being dishonest and why they have the GoFundMe and blah, blah, blah. And I don't really know anybody, so I just try to stay away from them.
I don't do GoFundMes either. I just completely stay away from them.
Hey, I do GoFundMes. We did a GoFundMe to get Hannibal and I to Seattle, and we hit our goal. And we
at least you were honest about it, and it was like, you know what I mean? Like I'm these people, what they do is they start GoFundMes and they say, oh, well, it's for the family, you know, and this and that. And then they never show any receipts. And then the family's like, well, I didn't even know that was a thing.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they do it all the time.
Don't be dishonest with your GoFundMe. Like Hannibal and I said, hey, we want to go out with our white friends in Seattle. We need $1,200 for it. Give us that money to go hang out with our white friends. And people gave us that money. And then we filmed the entire time we were there. They got to see us hanging out with our white friends in Seattle. Thank you again for that.
Right on, man.
That's what GoFundMe's for. Be honest with me.
Yeah, it really is. You know,
if you get on GoFundMe and say, hey, I just want some new shoes. People know you don't need the shoes. They might pay for the shoes. It's that easy.
Inspector Gadget, because you can read where they went missing from, the age, the height, and the weight. I'd love to break it to you, and I am. You're not. And guess what? I'm not either. But
he's going to spend the rest of this stream doing exactly that, which is really funny. And also, I don't claim to be a sleuth. As a matter of fact, I criticize YouTubers who claim to be sleuths. I am a firm believer in letting law enforcement do their job, not spreading misinformation that all over social media that will actually make things more difficult for law enforcement to actually do their job, where you flood tip lines and muddy waters. Tatted Jedi, thank you. Let me see. your white friends in Seattle, sad face from TGR, also known as Funny DP. Isn't that awesome? That like your people are giving me money to insult you. I am so happy.
That's going to happen tonight. That's going to happen tonight. Enjoy that money. And fuck you, Billy. Fuck you.
Keep it coming.
Yes. That's going to happen. Enjoy that money. Look. Hey, that's a taco on me.
Hey, right on.
Even though Tatted sent that money,
that's a fully loaded taco at Taco Bell.
Yep.
Right there.
There you go. You enjoy that taco.
That's a fatty.
I will.
Yeah,
I will. Thank you.
Hey, somebody, and
in
look,
the past,
I'm going to challenge your audience. Any negative comments that come in through super chats, challenge it and say something nice about Monty. I love you. Look,
don't do that.
Y'all.
That's not what this is
on
about.
towels now because of me.
Me and Monty are still in our courting period, so I'm gonna go ahead and back him up and say, yeah, but you know, I'm just grateful that he's here. So be nice to Monty.
Courting period.
Dude, I don't give a fuck. People can say whatever they want about me. I don't care.
I know, dude.
Next stop is a Walmart to get a wrist corsage.
You know
for
what?
your friend Monty.
Dude,
you know what, Toast?
And I'm shelling out for that, by the way.
So wait,
you're gonna be the prettiest girl at the prom, I tell you.
I have a question though. Since you sent the link, Blair, does that mean that we're both in your home right now?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We're totally in your house right now.
Wait, does that mean Does that mean I am now married to the glare, or am I still married to toast?
No, I'm kicking you out in the morning.
Ooh.
Oh, all right. So we're not married. Okay. Okay. I'm
That'll be the next rumor. Like, who else could I possibly be married to?
Yes.
All right.
And y'all are a beautiful couple.
Gave plausible, realistic scenarios that other people have not given, which is why people watch my videos when I talk about this stuff, and which is why a lot of these other true crime people are like, boo, stop, you can't do this. You're a singer. Yeah, well, at least I don't claim I'm talking to the spirit.
I straight up said, dude, you suck at true crime. Shut up and sing. That's what I said.
All right.
And hours later, literally hours later, this video comes out. So,
all right.
Yeah, I love you too, Ryan.
Of a dead missing person, and then they end up not missing and also not dead. I've already seen some ridiculous theories about this that are just like stupid. One thing suggested she was a blood sacrifice for the Burning Man concert. I don't know. I don't even fucking know what that means. So if you don't already know, this is Kylie Rodney. She went missing August 6th around like 12:31 a.m. She was at a party. She went missing from the Presser family campsite in Truckee, California. Not to mention.
Now, I will give him credit. I will always give credit where it is due. His intentions are good. Yeah. I will not take that away from him. And I will not. I'm just saying, please, dude, like, if you're going to do this, these are real people. These aren't characters in a movie. Please take that into consideration if you're going to cover these things.
Yeah.
Mentioned her car that she drove to the party is also still missing. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole timeline or nothing. I'll tell you the main characters in this story. But if you do want to see the timeline perfectly, I suggest you
main
go to the
characters in the story
named Plunder. Yeah. She has the full breakdown.
Now, I made a crack about Plunder in that stream that I was talking about. So that was his little passive aggressive jab at me, giving her props and blowing her channel up, which is
so really Ryan Upchurch is watching your shit. All right.
Yeah. Oh, he totally is. Like, he totally is. He's really being passive aggressive about it. It's really cute.
Down on her page. I just want to point out odd stuff.
Our request at this point is if you have video of that night, detectives want more of it.
All right. Just for a second. Just for a second. Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
I know what you're gonna say.
I've heard this man's music. He's been in an actual recording studio before. He knows how audio levels work. When he got louder and was obviously in a different room, I let that slide. But when you play a clip and you don't check your levels, so it sounds so low and it sounds like a TV in the background, bitch, what?
And is this an edited video or a stream?
Yeah. It's an edited video. Like, so he films this with his phone.
Okay.
Well, like, you could tell he's doing it with his phone, which is, whatever. It's more than what I do. Fine. I just stream. All I do is stream. So I'm not going to trash him on that.
I'm saying somebody that I know knows how to work with audio. You gonna do this to my ears?
Right.
Because this is, if Hannibal sent me this clip, I would, and I don't know if this is okay. Tell me if it's not okay, Glare, but I'm going to try it out for the first time. Better ask forgiveness than permission.
Everything's okay here.
If Hannibal sent this to me, I would call him back and go, nigga, what? Did you hear the audio and how it changes? You know better.
Oh, yeah.
You know better.
Right. Yeah. I'm a stickler, like, when it comes to music, because there was a time, once upon a time, a long time ago in a galaxy far away, where I played and recorded music, and I was a stickler about sound. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was the most annoying one in the band because I was like, that needs to come up more. And then they're like, well, in order for that sound to work, we'd have to re-record that whole track. Well, I suggest we get to it then.
Yeah.
Because all I cared about was the end product. Hey, this is what we're telling people what we do. You know what I mean? Like, so.
And I only chimed in because I looked up. I'm like, I don't like dead air whenever I'm a guest somewhere. I'm like, is this dead air? Is somebody's TV playing in the background?
that white noise.
Yeah.
That you just hear, like, probably got a fan blowing. Like, dude, like, have you ever recorded a track with the fan blowing and go, oh my God, what is that? Who had the fan going?
Yeah.
That's
like
really annoying.
My ceiling fan one day got loud, so I have to make sure I turn that off whenever I stream.
Everything. I will be drenched in sweat, you know, at the end of it after re-recording 100 times until it sounds perfect.
Yeah.
I totally agree. With this, I don't really care that much about.
Yeah. All right.
With a fight that occurred at the party. Detectives right now are asking for.
Yeah, and fucking told you. I posted that picture on my community page. So I was looking at it and I was like, this looks fucking weird.
Here comes the picture.
Diamonds and lines and shit everywhere.
And that's him showing this right here, which is really interesting. Okay.
Knew there was a conflict.
Hold on.
To law enforcement, please.
Okay. So there we go. So here he's basically pointing out that all of these people are looking at something over there. Abroad there, and then there's supposedly an argument here. I don't know how he figured that there was an argument, and then he's saying that the point of interest that everybody's looking at is over here, right? And then these are people who are about to intervene in the situation, but he's saying down here at the bottom it says Kylie Rodney, saying that this girl right here with the black hoodie and the black pants and the white shoes is Kylie Rodney, when none of that fits her description at all whatsoever.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, why did he pick that person?
Yeah, well, because she's short and blonde. You know, I mean, that's why he picked
several
her.
Other people I see there. So.
No, listen,
right.
Show me a picture of this Kylie Rodney. I'm a white woman expert.
Let me go back to the missing person. There we
Around
go.
like 12:31 a.m.
Yeah,
that's her.
Let's see. Was she working with an ass? She probably ain't got too much ass. Okay. All right. I
remember, careful. She's 16, dude.
I'm not trying to hook up with her.
I'm just saying.
Expert testimony. Saying. Yeah.
Okay. And then, so basically, just to clear that up, that's not Kylie Rodney.
That could be her.
No, it can't be based on everything. I go by what law enforcement says in these press conferences.
Oh, so you got better testimony than mine. Never call a white woman expert to testify in your case. That's what you just learned.
She had a pattern on the back of her hoodie, a very colorful pattern on the back of her hoodie that she was rumored and wearing. Supposedly her Vans were black and she was wearing I think like green or tan, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but baggy Dickies. These are not baggy Dickies. So
no, that's not.
So he posted this thing and like left it up like he was some sort of sleuth, which is really funny.
Yeah, thanks for making me that wrong. Thank you for making me that wrong. I mean, I was wrong, but you didn't have to rub it in.
Okay. Calamity Jane. Happy 500th time seeing you. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday. P.S. Any mods? Man. I need iPhone member link. It expired. Mine for no reason. August 12th. Thanks. Yes. Happy birthday, Calamity Jade.
Somebody give Calamity that link so she can rejoin.
For real.
The glare is awesome.
Thank you.
Kath in the chat says that she's actually 5'7" and the girl in the picture is short.
Yeah, she's clearly
that's
not 5'7".
A huge difference too. Yeah.
Right.
Damn, y'all are just rubbing it in. Like I was wrong. I get it.
Look, Ryan is just so invested.
They know something.
They know something. Of course they know something. They're law enforcement.
Yes.
You're looking at a very recent photo taken of Kylie about a month before she disappeared.
I guess I could have just let this play.
Yeah, I could have seen that picture.
Right.
Yeah. Pay attention to her jewelry.
Now, why her jewelry is relevant, I don't really know that much, unless, you know, in case you find it, if you're out there searching and then you find a necklace that looks like that, I would think is the only reason that would be relevant.
Yeah.
Why would that be significant unless you already found her?
What?
For the reasons that I just explained, Ryan.
Oh, that's not good to
So
say.
you're wondering who has the necklace.
Sing it.
No.
Don't say it. Sing it.
Wait a minute.
He says he complained about his day and she listened.
At 10:30, she
Life
responded
is
to what I
like
was
a
saying.
box
She just
of
said,
chocolates,
"Oh, I'm sorry
Ryan."
that you're going through that."
This girl. Baggy pants. Big nose.
What?
That's not her.
Long hair. About down to here, probably.
No.
Kylie's friend.
That's my Jenny.
But
This is his brain working, guys.
Yeah. He sounds like Forrest
Boyfriend.
fucking Gump.
The other girl said there was like 4 or 5 guys trying to excessively make people take bong rips. Picture.
What?
There is a chick that looks like that.
Welcome back, Calamity Jade.
I just want to find my Jenny.
Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. They said this is Kylie, right?
No, they didn't.
She is looking directly at her.
Now remember, he made this.
Same style, baggy pants.
He made this picture. He labeled it this way, and now he's saying somebody else is Kylie Rodney when this thing is pointing, saying Kylie Rodney is somebody else.
Like a sharp elbows, long blonde hair, big nose.
But the shoes aren't black. Are the shoes supposed to be black?
Oh no, he's saying that the other girl is Meg.
Megs is the one
Megs.
who rode there was Kylie.
This ain't Jenny. I remember when I
And
was
left
eating
10 minutes
shrimp
later
with
with her
Bubba.
boyfriend. Hold the fuck up, man. Bro, this can't be the Kylie chick.
Well, yeah.
This
Now
is
he
not
figures it out.
Green pants.
No, it's not,
It's
Ryan.
not black. Converse.
Attaboy. You're getting it.
She already has a black hoodie on. It doesn't have some Dana Del Rey thing on it.
Now, guys,
Nowhere.
I pointed this out in the stream hours before this one came out. So you're welcome for pointing that out for you, Ryan.
Yeah, this is why you would never want to see me dive
Is
into
there any
any true
pictures of
crime
her
shit because
there?
it would sound like this dumb fuck right here.
Well, that's, what's funny is I might sound like that too if I start to try to do what he's doing. I know my place. I know my lane. What I do is I collect, I wait till mainstream media verified by law enforcement comes out and releases facts. And then I give my opinions based on those facts. And that is all. I don't go and start making up and saying this person looks like this person and blah, blah, blah. What's going on here? That's totally irresponsible.
Oh my God.
But there is that mystery hoodie, that Lana Del Rey hoodie or whatever. This one.
Yeah, the one that that's the hoodie that she would have been wearing if that was her in that picture. Do you see that pattern on the back of that?
Lana Del Rey, by the way.
Dude.
Here's what I find odd about the hoodie.
That you got
There's no
her
picture of the Kylie girl wearing that hoodie. The picture they show before she goes to the party is the green pants, the black spaghetti strap, the black Converse. In the picture of the party where people was like, oh no, there's Kylie. There's 2 people dressed exactly like that person.
What?
Dude.
What?
Who said that was her?
You
You
did.
can't even see the front of her face. All
You
see
did.
is blonde hair and then black hoodie with nothing on the back. Black, like what looks
Was
like
he high when
leggings
he made that
and
first graphic?
white Converse.
Clearly.
That
I'm
doesn't
not
sound like the
sure.
description at all.
I'm
But
sure
with
he's
the whole
high all the
mystery
time.
hoodie thing.
Which
go
I'm not
back
going to hold
the
against
first
him.
picture we got of
No,
the
I'm
party.
just saying when you get to
Look
the
at what
point where
everyone's
you're so
wearing.
high,
Look at
pause
what
for a
person
second.
looks like.
Yeah.
When you get to a point where you're so high that you're arguing with past high you, but you don't remember it's you, you were probably too high that night. Ain't nothing wrong with getting high, y'all. But
Right.
just don't put it on a YouTube video when you're talking about somebody else's child.
yes.
Right.
And we just
The
got
minor
into this
who is
shit Friday.
missing.
Yes, we just
Right.
got into this shit last night. Like, you won't be a cow unless you act like a cow. Like, stop putting your shit online. Like, if you fucked up, like I fucked up tonight. The white woman expert came in and couldn't have that white woman. I was wrong, and then they rubbed in politely. Thank y'all for that. Thank y'all for that. But You know, I can pick out any of you other white women in the chat. Don't test me. But don't put that shit out.
They don't
or at
have
least
a
own
hoodie.
it.
It's the girl in the picture that looks like the same chick with the Jagger dude on the news.
So what?
Saying.
Within the only 10 minutes that I was there, I literally had a group of 5 guys try to come get me to take as many bong rips as I could, forcefully without my boyfriend present. There was a lot of guys that did approach us. Definitely, I was getting a guy.
Okay, now not to get too deep into the case though, but like there is certain points that he does make that are pretty valid. So like I said, I will give him credit where it is due. But like I think in the next video, he points out that she, she left after 10 minutes, but he creates a scenario where it's like all of a sudden she just gets ganged up on with dudes with bongs that are like forcing her to take bong rips. Like it's weird, dude. Like that's a weird story that she's telling.
When you put it that way, it sounds crazy as fuck.
Right. It sounds insane.
These 5 big black dudes came in with bongs and the chains and bongs. And they're like,
they forced me without my boyfriend present.
Yes, my boyfriend was gone, and these dudes were like there. They had massive dicks, and they were just swinging them around with the chains. They were like, "You take this bong rip."
That party, that something just didn't feel right with the amount of people that were there and how old some of these people were. From the amount of people who did show up, it was scary.
Let me get this straight. This Kate chick who is on the news with Jagger, supposed to be this Kylie girl's ex-boyfriend, but this Kate chick hung out with Kylie before the party. Then the Megs girl rode with her to the party and then left 10 minutes after she got to the party. Then the Sammy girl said she seen her when she first got to the party and said she was the last one to see her at the party. So you mean to tell me those main characters all hung out with her and all seen her and they all care about her so much, but they all ditched her and don't know where the fuck she's at?
They're
bullshit.
Bullshit. No, they're teenagers. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Two of y'all motherfuckers do.
Yes.
We are not talking about adults here. We're talking about teenagers. Their brain's not even formed yet. So they make dumb decisions. So yeah, to have a teenage girls be flighty and go over here and go over there, that's what they do.
And they're drinking and they're doing drugs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so
it's not some conspiracy.
Can I add to what Toast said? Because Toast, you are 100% right. And I'm going to give a real life example of how crazy that shit is. One of Zoe's friends, the producer on the shit show, who is, she's 17 years old. She's still a fucking teenager. Her friend was here, and I'm not going to say anybody else's name. After her birthday party, they went to leave in her friend's car, which was, my heart was pounding already. And then I saw this girl's reaction. It took 45 minutes to get these 4 teenagers loaded into Zoe's friend's car because she saw a roach. And I had to go out and make sure that there was not a roach there. These are teenagers. And I sent them in a 5,000-pound death machine to drive off after I verified there were no roaches. But still scared about that, but they're all safe. But yeah, these are teenagers. That's what happens. I just wanted to add validity because Toast was already right.
And another aspect of this case that you guys might not know is she got an extension on her curfew from her mom because this is Kylie, the missing girl. She got an extension on her curfew from her mom because she claimed she was going to be the designated driver. Yet everyone at the party says that she was wasted within minutes of her even being there. So
you mean a teenager lied to her parents? Shocker.
Right.
Like
that's there's a lot of we
can't expect teenagers to act like a fully developed adult.
Because there's speculation, because the thing is when you really dive deep into this case, The Sammy girl that he's referring to is like in the front of everything. She's in front of cameras. She's doing interviews. She's doing YouTube interviews. She's all over the place. Wow. Right. And she's 18, but so that's what that's doing is raising a lot of quote unquote red flags amongst a lot of people following the case, YouTubers that are covering the case. And to me, I'm not ready to go there yet to think that she's to be under suspicion of anything other than just being an 18-year-old in the year 2022, where social media relevance is the most important thing to a teenager. You know what I mean? So I think that she's just an attention-seeking teenager. Like naturally, she got some attention. She got a taste of it. Everybody gave her all this positive attention, like, oh, you poor thing, blah, blah, blah. Now, in her defense, she has been working really, really hard. Reportedly, she's been working really, really hard and helping with the search. But she's really in front of the camera milking it. You know what I mean? She's really like hamming it up. Yeah. So that's making people kind of be turned off to her, because the problem with the true crime community, the problem that I've always had with the true crime community is most people are just looking for someone to blame immediately. And if you're one of 3 people that are in the public eye and you're involved with the people in this case, people are going to suspect you and they're going to blast you all over online, and you're going to, you're going to be drugged through the mud. So you're going to get negative attention. Yeah. So I feel bad for the girl for getting negative attention, but she is 18 years old and she should know the dangers of online bullying and how that works. She should have saw that coming. Now, I also, at the same time, can see someone being 18 and going, not thinking about that and just focused on the positive attention that she's getting, and then being like, wait a second, I didn't realize people were going to think I was a suspect, when nobody even knows if a crime even took place. She is only missing, people. We don't know if she's dead. We don't know if we don't know anything. She's just missing. So we don't know if a crime even took place, but yet everybody wants to suspect, and it's just a mess.
Hell, I think 3 of y'all motherfuckers do. There may be one that don't, but I think 3 of y'all know what's up.
Now you see how dangerous that is?
We got home around 11, and she sent me a text at 11:30 telling me that she was going to be leaving at about 12:15 and coming home. And I asked her to wake me up when she got in. That was always kind of, like what we did. And she said, okay, Mom, I love you. And that was the last.
I don't think that text came from her.
Now I'm adjusting the volume a little bit so that you could still hear me and Monty and Toast when we comment, and I don't really have to pause it every time. Yeah. So let me know if the volume's too low, guys.
She typed it. I think somebody else did. Don't you think it's weird how everybody she hung out with awkwardly left her or didn't text her, and it wasn't the other way around at all?
Because nobody has said that they saw her leave.
Because they can't say that. Then they'll be busted. That's why they all have alibis on, what's the last time I heard from her? Or well, I left because this guy was like,
wait a second.
Long rips.
You see the implications this guy's making right now?
Is he implying that one of her friends did something to her?
That's exactly what he's implying here in this video, which and he just doubles down on it as we go on. It's crazy. He's saying he's basically implying a conspiracy between 3 people. And it's really the only 3 people that have shown themselves in front of a camera and been interviewed.
Wow.
Who the fuck did she ride there with?
And they're all kids.
Okay, so she rode there with somebody, and then somebody left, and then she asked Kylie, hey, can I get a ride? And she's like, yeah. She's like, okay, well, I'm going back to the party. Then she went back out to the party to try to get another ride. And then apparently did what? Said, oh, I got a ride. I'm leaving. And then there's this bullshit text message where she's like, hey, do you need a ride? And she's like, no, I already told you I left. I told you.
I don't know why he's making that. Okay, so what actually happened?
So he's running with his own story.
He's just making shit up. Okay. Like what actually happened was, so Kylie drove to the party with another friend, and he's talking about Sammy, who is all in front of the camera and everything, and did these YouTube interviews and whatnot. Now, Sammy basically, she says that Kylie was supposed to be her ride home, but she chose not to ride with Kylie because she saw that she was intoxicated, and then caught another ride with someone else. But she never saw Kylie leave.
Okay.
So, right. So that's why people are thinking that she's kind of sus, you know?
Yeah.
But which I kind of get. It's not, it's just, to me, there's definitely inconsistencies and, you know, quote unquote red flags in Sammy's story. There's definitely inconsistencies, but I just see a girl just hamming it up and just talking and kind of overplaying, because also there's another channel that's been covering this very avidly, and that's 10 to Life. And she has a source, and I know Annie, we're friends. So I know that if her source is, if she says she has a source, her source is solid, you know, it's reliable. So, but her source claims that Sammy's relationship with Kylie isn't as much as she's claiming it is. Sammy's claiming like they are best friends, whereas this source is saying no, they're strictly just party buddies. Yeah. Like they you know, they're acquaintances who like to get fucked up together when they're in the same place to get fucked up.
Yeah,
you know, and that's, you know, which is fine, but she's overplaying it like, oh my God, you know, she's my best friend and I miss her, but you never see her crying, you never see her, you know. So again, people, everybody's a fucking body language expert too in the true crime community. It's annoying as shit. So if she's not crying and she's not doing this and she's does this with her arms, then she's being defensive and, you know, blah blah blah. It's just like, calm down. Maybe she's nervous about being on camera, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
and this is the shit that, like, this is why I don't get into this shit, because
same.
It's fun to speculate and everything, but for me, like, I'm like,
they're real people.
Yeah. There's a tragedy that happened here, and I know I was joking and playing earlier, but, and I'm gonna get back to joking and playing, but I'm gonna say this: it's like everybody's speculating on what's going on, and there's a simple path to start figuring this shit out, and I'm sure law enforcement is doing that, because this is still a child at the end of the day, and they're trying to figure it out. But there's this whole world of like, but what is this? What is it? We've all of us humans have watched too much NCIS, Perry Mason, CSI. Totally. Put 4 letters together, whatever the fuck the show is. Bones. I love some fucking Bones. I want that technology to actually exist. But that case would be solved. If Booth and Bones were on this shit, it would be solved.
I agree with you that the true crime community is just overrun with people who can't differentiate fantasy from reality.
Yeah.
You know, they just can't. They have a hard time actually humanizing these people who are actually human, who are trying to live through a tragedy.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying. So like, my role in the true crime community has consistently been playing devil's advocate. Yeah. So when I see channels who make irresponsible speculation, I call them out. That's what I've always done. I'm always going to keep doing it, because as long as true crime is a genre, like it's, you know, rap music or rock and roll music, it's going to annoy me that people look at it that way, and I'm going to try to even the scale a little bit, even though I'm way out of my league and like, you know,
I like that angle though. I like that angle.
It wasn't planned in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. It's just me like following these cases, because I actually follow these cases. Yeah. But I'm like, why am I in the fucking Twilight Zone, and everybody that I know to have common sense is not using their common sense and considering these people are probably going through the worst possible tragedy in their lives. And I'd rather be wrong about them being innocent than be wrong about them being guilty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would much rather.
People have never heard of Occam's razor.
Yeah, I use that term all the time.
The yes.
Yeah.
Yes, heels in the air.
I use that term all the time. The simplest solution is usually the correct one.
Yep.
Twice. Double making sure. I think it's so key players, you know, the people that were around her and just dipped out on her like, fuck you, and left her in the woods with these strange people. And now she's mad.
We don't know that happened. We don't know that happened.
Key people, the ones who were like, hey, come to me. I can filter stuff for the FBI. Call me and I'll tell them. No, they ain't.
Now, I agree with him on that because this Sammy person has been doing that. She's like, come to me and talk to me if you're afraid to talk to the cops. But she's doing this on the news. It's like, you know, and she's saying that she's working side by side with the cops. So it's like, why do you think that they're going to come to you? If you were actually trying to use that role of being one of the peers that they feel safe coming to, then you would be behind the scenes going, hey, listen, dude, hey, check it out. Did you hear anything? You know, it's just me here. You know what I mean? Like, hey, did you hear something? You wouldn't be like, hey, my name's Sammy. Look at me. You know, you wouldn't be doing that. Like, that's what she's doing. And so he's making a valid point here. There are some things this guy actually says that I actually agree with.
All right.
How it fucking works, dude.
So with the teen-to-teen talk that's going on in talk,
like you see her doing it here,
I
actually.
To reiterate this to all of the adults, all of the parents. Please do not come to this. You can drop off your kids, but drive away.
Yeah, I don't think any parents are leaving their kids unsupervised in an area where an unsupervised kid just went missing and still isn't found.
Okay, drive away as far as you can so that they cannot see you, you cannot see them, you can't hear anything.
She's in front of a mic saying this shit. You see what I'm saying? So people are suspicious of her. You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Right.
What?
Does this sound creepy to anyone else?
I agree with him on that.
Yeah, right.
The detectives, I'm in contact with the FBI.
I'm in contact with the detectives. I'm in contact with the FBI, she's saying.
Everybody, I am the person these kids need to be going to.
Yeah,
I'm the person these kids need to be going to.
Right. No.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
If somebody has information, they need to go to law enforcement, not to her.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Directly.
I've got 2 kids. I'm not dropping my kids off with anybody and leaving them who is in touch with the people that I want to protect my kids. Are you one of the people that will protect my kids? Bitch, who are you?
Right.
Right. Who the fuck are you?
That's
You're 18. What do you know? You're an 18-year-old kid.
Yeah, I'm not, and especially since you were telling me to drive away, far away. All right.
Yeah, that is the weirdest.
Zoe, Sci-Hi the Beast, get back in the fucking car. We're out. We're going to Cane's.
Okay, let me address Petty Patty real quick.
Yeah,
because this is some pushback that I get pretty often.
All right,
and I love Petty Patty, by the way. This is Petty Patty's
awesome.
saying,
"What's up, Petty Patty?"
The glare, she is using herself as a liaison of sorts with anonymity. I think it would be smart if some of it didn't seem like a possible filter of info. I agree with you, but at the same time, I'm not going to defend her using herself as a liaison with anonymity when she's not anonymous at all. She's in front of a microphone being filmed, and it's being aired on the news where she's saying, "Come to me." That's not anonymity at all.
Yeah, and I'm
what's up, Jude?
I'm still gonna chime in and say, as a parent, I don't trust it. My kid's not going there. My kid's not staying there. I'm not driving far away. I don't know you.
Right. Yeah, it's so weird. Drive far, far away. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that language scares me. What the fuck are you gonna do?
If you're a parent, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and I know how protective I am of my kids. Very protective of my kids.
Now, see what he says right here?
Okay.
You are a kid. You were there. You're a suspect, bro. Like, no.
And I've had a lot of people come to share, but anybody that knew about the party, learned about the party after, and knows anything at all. If you knew somebody who went, You knew somebody who was planning on going. You knew any drugs or alcohol that was there. You knew somebody who brought somebody.
Why does it sound like she's overconfident and she knows that nobody at the party is going to come forward and say anything whatsoever?
Mm-hmm. How did you get that from that, though?
Yeah, I'm not with this.
Right. How did you get that from that, Ryan? Like, she doesn't sound overconfident, knowing that, like, that would take a mind reader to come to that conclusion.
What's up, Jude's Backus? Did I say that right? I got a hey. I was just saying hey back.
Yeah, no worries. And it's extremely dangerous for someone with 2 million followers who blindly follow this guy, because we've seen it. Dude, the last time I talked about this dude, I lost like 40 subs in like a minute. It was crazy. Like, so this dude is right there when he says, "You're a suspect, bruh." You know what I mean? You know how 2 million people who have really bad taste in music are gonna take that. You know what I mean?
Look, and I'll keep saying, up church, like as much as a cow as he's being here and there, I'm still gonna give him props on his talent. He held his own against.
He's
Screw.
Talented. I just don't like the genre of music.
Yeah, he held his own against Screw. Like Screw whooped your ass, Ryan, but you held your own. But
did anything even happen there? Did Kylie even go to that party?
Yeah. Law enforcement confirmed it.
You saw the interesting clips that
listen to a press conference, bro. Just listen to a press conference. That's all you got to do.
In the beginning, where specifically they said there was like more people that were there than were supposed to be, and that there was like guys walking around and telling them, I don't know, like excessively to take bong rips. And well, here's this that was posted by the Placer County Sheriff's Office. Detectives have located surveillance video from a local business in Truckee where Kylie was spotted on August 5th at 6:08 p.m. prior to her going missing. Kylie
now, the last time her phone pinged was at 12:30 a.m. later on. So,
I seen wearing.
So that's at 6:08 p.m. That's way earlier.
Spaghetti strapped bodysuit, green Dickies brand pants with a black grommet belt and black Van shoes. We continue to search for any information that will lead us to Kylie.
She might not, bro. If that's the last picture, it's 6:08. Who's to say a lot of the text messages she was sending weren't fake?
What?
If that's the case, that would explain. Bro, if that's the last picture of her and that's what she was wearing, there's a reason nobody at the party seen nothing. Because she never got there.
But
why is it the only motherfuckers who seen her are these people?
Huh?
Yeah, go.
These key players.
Go ahead with that thought.
I thought the police said that they confirmed that she did actually attend the party.
They did. Yeah. Like I said, like Ryan, stop getting your information from YouTubers. I said this the last time with the Summer Wells thing. Stop getting your information from YouTubers. Get your information from a press conference, from law enforcement, from a not necessarily a mainstream, but a reputable media source. You know, like
because he did this with the Summer Wells case too, and that was always my criticism is that he is so blessed with such a huge audience. And he could do so much good. And if he had pulled up the TBI website and read from that, the actual facts of the case of updates and things, and then told people what the TBI wanted out there, that would have been huge. But instead, he would go live and then do this kind of thing. And then people would get mad if you tried to correct him. And it's like, what kind of hypocrites would people be if they were correcting Bullhorn Betty, but not him?
Yeah, right. It's ridiculous. It happens, you know, like, and what's really funny is like, he'll make a video like this, which is almost over. So I am going to get through it, but he'll make a video like this, but then he'll almost make another video to correct himself. And then he'll almost redeem himself. It's so weird.
That would explain why no one's coming forward. That would explain why 200 motherfuckers didn't see shit. That would explain why they all got an alibi. And that would explain why there ain't no pictures of her wearing those clothes at that party.
What?
This
What?
dude.
No. This had to be a 2-person job if that's
What's
what
in
happened.
that cup? That's what I'm wondering.
And they had to at least show face at that party, 2 of them, to have credibility or an alibi. And I think I know which one it was or which 2 it was.
Wow.
She was never taken to the party. Her car was never taken to the party. You know what was taken to the party? Her phone, so it would ping there.
Wow, dude.
What?
Oh my god.
So he mic drops that ridiculous theory. That's so funny.
So irresponsible.
Incredibly irresponsible.
So this is why I could never do true crime. I'm so glad, no offense, but I'm so glad I'm not part of your community or whatever, because
me too.
I would have to deal with people that say dumb shit like that.
Oh, I do it
that
all
is
the
the
time.
opposite of what law enforcement is wanting.
It's my content. You and I crossed paths because Bullhorn Betty was doing that.
Right.
Yeah.
That is how you and I started talking and met each other YouTube wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like that's because you were pointing her out as just being a lol's cow. I was like, this lady is fucking doing dangerous shit.
Yeah.
You know, like bad stuff.
Yeah.
Now,
Like
I never said she was the most dangerous person on YouTube. I just said she was an idiot and what she was doing was dangerous.
Yeah. Like this ball pit that y'all are playing in, somebody took a shit in here, and you don't know when you're gonna run into a turd. Like I don't want to play in this ball pit, y'all.
Don't blame you. I don't blame you. But you gotta understand.
How many times have you dipped your toe or finger into some shit?
I'm like, somebody's got to do it. Like, I don't know why. I'm like, what is because the thing is I care about these cases. I care about these missing people. And I'm fascinated with it. I've had 2 friends of mine that were victims of high profile cases. And I was just like fascinated because I was like, why do people do this fucked up shit? And then I just never, I don't know, the snowball just built and then I just got involved. But I never like got to this point where I'm going to just act like I'm a detective when I'm not, when there are clearly, I mean, I'm not going to pretend to be a lawyer when I never went to law school. You know what I mean? I'm not going to.
But do you have an AA in paralegal studies though, mister?
No. And I'm not going to try to fix somebody's AC unit without taking AC classes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'm calling somebody to do all of that shit.
Right. I'm just I'm an opinionated guy, just like anybody else in my chat. And so I use my channel to like call those people out.
Yeah. Look, my qualifications are I'm a white woman expert and an artist. I'm way better at art, as proven tonight. So call me when you need art. That's what I do. Anything else? I'm like, I'll try it. I could just change the thermostat in my car. That's easy. $5. Done.
All right, let's watch the semi, or at least the attempt of redemption here.
Okay, a 16-year-old girl went to a party. She's gone. Not only is she gone, the car that she drove to the party in is also gone. The only people who knew about her and talked to her and seen her during this time is Jagger, the ex-boyfriend.
At 10:30, she responded to what I was saying and just said, "Oh, I'm sorry that you're going through that." And that was the last time I heard from her.
Kate, the girl who made creme brulee with her.
The day of the party, I hung out with her. We made creme brulee. Everything was wrong.
Sammy, the girl who seen her when she got to the party and was the last person to see her.
Yes, I was the last person to contact her after the party, and I was with her basically throughout the entire party.
Then you got Megs, the chick who rode there with her and then left 10 minutes later.
Within the only 10 minutes that I was there, I literally had a group of 5 guys try to come get me to take as many bong rips as I could.
All right, let's start with Jagger. I don't think Jagger did shit.
Spit that tobacco out, dude.
I think Kate Kuno is innocent as well.
Get it out of your cheek. Get it out of your cheek right now before you talk to me. I fucking hate that shit.
Oh,
Get that
man,
shit out of your cheek right now.
It's through the whole video, dude. It is like
God.
I noticed it too, and I was just like, God, what is in his face? Oh, that's right. He's Southern, putting it nicely, and he chews tobacco. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, some people think it's weird
right
that
away.
he was like, "Hey,
look, I guarantee you, all these fucking cuts are when he's spitting into his water bottle or whatever.
Weird.
Do what now?
All these cuts that he's doing is when he's spitting into his water bottle or whatever.
Right. And I live in Tennessee. I know good people who like dip. They do snuff or whatever, but the chewing of tobacco, I mean, you could smell that shit through the whole room, man. It's bad.
Yeah, just
bad.
Go outside and smoke a cigarette and then quit that. I smoke.
Right.
So
I mean, I smoke too. I don't give a shit. I smoke on camera. I just stopped giving a shit about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna sit here in the same spot forever, and I'm drinking beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. So you can smoke on camera on my channel if you need to, Hannibal.
Oh no, I don't smoke
Monty,
in the
sorry.
house. Yeah, I don't smoke in the house. Yeah, unless I'm outside. But my laptop.
No worries.
So I'm tied to
no worries. I got no kids here, so it's all good.
Yeah.
And I'm in the basement.
Perfect.
He's a 16-year-old kid. He listens to stuff like Suicide Boys. He probably thinks the cops don't give a fuck and they gonna do shit. So that's probably his way of being like, let me know and I'll go look. Plus, the Jagger dude was 4 hours away with his dad during this time. He was nowhere near the party. And if what I seen was correct, Jagger drove all the way down to meet up with her parents the next day. You know who he didn't meet up with? All these other fucking people who were saying they were with her. Why do you think that is? Who's the one person from around the area she went missing that Jagger is standing beside? Kate Kuno.
Kylie's close friend Kate Kuno says they spent the afternoon together on Friday, just hours before she disappeared.
Kate was with Kylie before the party. She knows more than anyone, probably. She probably knows the most.
How?
If she knows the
How
most,
do you know that?
she's gonna
and I love how I have two people on panel who don't follow true crime.
Yeah.
And it is a testament to common sense. I love that.
Yeah. Because at a certain point, he is right. But does he think that the entirety of law enforcement investigating this would not think that right away and immediately talk to her?
Or assume that law enforcement knows more than they're telling the press.
Yes.
They never ever give details on an open investigation.
Right.
Exactly.
On their investigation. You have to always assume that. Every time there's these press conferences, man, like I see people in chats and they're just like, they're not telling us anything. They're not telling us anything. It's like, well, no, they're just putting.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying that they're just putting the girl's name out there and saying what to look for. They're using you for help. They're not here to bring you a plot twist in the little drama thing that you've got created in your head because that's why because you're watching too many Lifetime movies and that's why you're following this case. That's not what they're there to do. They're not there to give you answers. They're there to put information out there so that you can maybe help them get answers. That's the purpose.
Oftentimes, police, as soon as they suspect that there's foul play, they will hold back. I forget the term. I was actually watching a documentary earlier today, as I was doing other things, and I forget the term, but there was a cop on there, and he said that there's a certain thing they call a group, sort of a section of the evidence. They call it a certain thing and they hold on to it no matter what happens because it's the kind of evidence that only the killer or the kidnapper would know.
Right.
And so they hold on to that so that if they bring somebody in for an interrogation or somebody says something or they find something on social media, they'll know right away. Only the killer would have known that they're now the suspect.
Yeah,
and there
we
was,
held that back.
I forget the term, but like he had an actual term for it. And the police will always hold on to that information. They're never going to say it on a press conference. They're going to hold on to that until the end of the case. Even if the case is closed, they're not going to release that information, not even to the family sometimes.
That was used. That tactics was used all the way back to the Jack the Ripper investigation.
Yeah,
all the way back then.
Sitcoms too, and it's like the documentary I watched. Like I didn't know Toast you were into documentaries like that. I watched one called Guardians of the Galaxy, where they didn't tell you it was an Infinity Stone, and it's about this space war that we never knew about. Great documentary. But yeah,
it was.
Yeah, they withheld that.
Very informative.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Extremely informative.
Yes.
Star-Lord totally did it.
Yes. Yeah.
That's ex-boyfriend, especially if she knows
we're going to read about
guy
him. Kids are going to learn.
And could help, which is why they're standing beside each other. And another thing, these other girls that are claiming to be Kylie's friend, why isn't Kate standing with them? Exactly. I don't think they've done anything. I think they're innocent. I think they're
now they're okay.
Worried about
Good
her.
For you, buddy.
Plus, if he done something, do you think he's going to drive straight to Mama Bear, somebody who has the best intuition about her daughter?
Actually, yes.
No. All right, now let's talk
actually
about
yes.
These broad strokes and generalized statements that he makes, it's just driving me crazy.
Think of what?
God, yeah, Sandy Jersey girl. We already gave up church all the credit. You're too late. We already did all that.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Yeah.
About Megs.
I can't believe I'm watching you get washed for a second time up church. Come on, bro.
All right.
Like screw.
Just hanging out with Kylie. Why did Megs ride to the party with Kylie?
And now with this, come on.
Stay 10 minutes and leave.
Within the only 10 minutes that I was there, I literally had a group of 5 guys try to come get me to take as many bong rips as I could, forcefully without my boyfriend present.
Forcefully. First of all, I've never seen that. I have to comment on this, because I know we touched on this earlier, but this is like the 5th time that he's played that clip.
Yeah,
and.
The gang of bongs.
I've smoked a lot of weed in a lot of social situations. Okay, I have never.
This is your
seen
problem, dude.
5 people just attack a girl with bongs.
Yeah, you
haven't.
These guys are friends of mine. I know them. Like I won't say their names, but yeah, that's what they do. Like they got huge dicks and chains and bongs, and they're super muscular. And they go to random parties.
Where you going, baby? You got to hit this. Where you going? Come here. Where you going, girl?
That's what they do. And they swing their dicks with the chains. And they're holding the bongs. They're like, hey, you take a rip off each of these bongs.
Get over here. Get over here and hit this thing.
Yeah, they're aggressive because that's how it works when you're smoking weed.
That's not right. Exactly. That's exactly what happens. Like those 5 people got this strain of weed that turned them into werewolves.
Yeah,
and they were,
and they're they come over here, and I've learned to whisper to them. Like I won't say their names because I don't want to dox them and get them in trouble. But they come over here, and I'm like, chill, bro, chill. Have a glass of whiskey with me.
Right. Yeah.
And we'll sit and have some whiskey, and they'll ask me where the party's at, and I'm like, there might be one 3 doors down.
Right.
And they go hit it.
Right.
They go hit that party.
Now there was also a guy who he actually talks about here, I think, but he mentions that they were that he wasn't there, but his cousins were there, and they are older, and they were like offering girls lines of cocaine, which I understand that does happen because guys think that that I've got the blow, so I'm the man, and they're gonna get laid that way. And it's really creepy because those guys were like borderline 30, if not 30, and approaching like 15, 16-year-old girls with cocaine. Yikes. That's like really fucked up. Like I would love to get my hands on a dude like that, like just around his throat, catch him doing that.
Yeah.
He gets there within 10 minutes. She steps out of the car and everybody's like forcing her to take bong rips. No, your boyfriend got there in 10 minutes.
All right, you're right.
Did you drive really fast, or did you call him ahead of time and be like, "Hey, pick me up at this party that I'm not going to stay at. Meet you there. That seems kind of dumb, kind of, but I mean, I guess it could happen. No, but that's one of the
there are lots of things you can speculate that would happen at a teenage party. And Toast said it best earlier. These are teenagers. Anything could have happened. All of your speculations could be accurate. Like there are so many things that could happen.
Yeah,
So
a number of them for sure.
Like this is what happened. Any of that could have happened. The only people that know what actually happened are the people dealing with this.
Right. Yeah. The only people that were there, like
yes.
I guarantee you that law enforcement is going through God knows how many cell phones and data in these electronics that people have come forward and turned in.
Yeah.
They want more because they're asking for it. But and it's working because recently a development in the case happened earlier today where it turned out that she was wearing a completely different hoodie at some point. Like there was footage, somebody turned in footage of her at the party. We don't have a timestamp on that or anything like that, but she was wearing a very loud, noticeable hoodie, not that black one with the design on it. It was white with pink all over it, super loud.
So again, I want to ask you, like, and I'm just realizing now that I thought, one person took a shit in this ball pit. Multiple people could be shitting in this ball pit. How often do you come up with handfuls of shit? No, this ain't for me, bro.
Yeah, this one I dumped on you guys, and I feel bad because this one is super complicated because this has never happened where it's like where it takes place at a party.
Yeah,
where
and Ryan Upchurch had diarrhea.
God knows
in this
anything could have happened. Anything could have happened.
Yeah,
we have no idea. We don't know if she got in her car and drove away. We don't know if somebody took her in her car. We don't know anything.
Yeah. See, now I got beef with Blair because you got me in this ball pit right now. And I should have stopped and said, no, bro, I'm going to get some pizza. I'm going to talk from outside.
You're welcome.
No, because look who the Megs girl was always with. The Sammy chick now, right? Okay. Well, Megs is telling not her story now. Now she's telling somebody else's story. I wonder whose fucking story she's telling.
A lot of older people started showing up that people didn't know. Like a lot of drugs were involved, like drugs that we don't typically have just in part.
Now, this is interesting because this is the same girl that said she left after 10 minutes because she got gang raped with bongs.
Yes.
So,
yes.
So now she's saying all these people started showing up at this party with all these different kinds of drugs and blah, blah. How do you know? You weren't even there. You left.
That's a good point. So she's probably there longer.
And I think Ryan actually points this out.
Also just aren't normally that big.
How do you know? You was only there for 10 minutes.
See,
Good point.
The only 10 minutes that I was there.
Here's my question. What in the fuck is up with everybody trying to push this man? So many bad drugs that could kill you possibly?
Look.
Now let's move on to Sammy.
Real quick.
This is where shit just gets like.
This is the other fucking element we're dealing with here. We've already pointed out this is a teenage party. And there were drugs at this teenage party. All of these kids are lying.
Yeah, every one of them. You have to assume every single one of them are fucking lying.
There were drugs and alcohol at a party with teenagers. They're absolutely all fucking lying.
That is the mud in this water.
Mm-hmm.
That is exactly these are the turds in the ball pit that you're talking about.
Yes,
is the fact that they're teenagers.
Because the three of us
just
teenagers
hundreds
at this
of
party, we're lying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Plus, you add alcohol,
yes,
and stuff to a teenage brain.
Yeah.
Right.
They're gonna remember stuff wrong. They're gonna lie because of whatever reason. It makes it really complicated.
Right.
Yeah.
And then what happens Monday when, what happens the Monday at school after the party? Everybody's having a pissing contest over who was more fucked up. Whereas it's the opposite when you're an adult, when you're just like, I wasn't that fucked up. Dude, no, dude, you were fucking wrecked. Like, stop it. Whereas in a teenager, when you're a teenager, you're trying to use that as bragging rights. Like, oh my God, I couldn't even walk, dude. And it's, so these kids are trying to get as fucked up as they can, and they're even trying to like make themselves out to be more fucked up than they actually were. Yeah. So nothing coming out of their mouths is credible, out of any of their mouths at all.
And I'm also thinking these kids are showing up on national news. They already told their parents a story. We don't know what to believe. Why? This you can see the shit in this ball pit. Like I'm not even speculating that there's shit in here. I can see it, and it smells like shit. But I still stepped in to talk about this shit. Why didn't I just get a meat pizza and watch y'all talk about this? God damn it, real weird.
Yeah,
I'm sorry I made you think, man. My bad.
Can you confirm whether or not she was wearing this at the night of the party? Is that what she was wearing?
Yeah, so that top is exactly what I saw her in. If you can see on her left side, on her hip, you can see some skin. She was wearing a black bodysuit. I remember because we went to the bathroom together, peed in the woods together a couple of times, and so that's her shirt right there. The pants were different that she wore to the party. She was wearing green Dickies pants, but that belt is definitely what she's wearing too.
All right, Sammy. Well, there's just one problem I have with that, and it's the information that the cops released last night. You know, you're pretty good at describing, you know, exactly what she was wearing. Even that belt, you know, the same kind of pants, just a different shade, kind of. You know,
I love the music.
I know that in the dark.
Yeah,
different shade. It's not that navy
so
blue.
dramatic.
It's more like navy green.
Well, just a couple hours ago, the Placer County Sheriff released a new photo showing a sweatshirt Kylie was spotted wearing in a video recorded the night she disappeared.
That's kind of weird. Sammy, you know, that was with her all night since she got there, last person to see her. I don't know how she knows that she's the last person to see her since, you know, she left her at the party. But whatever. Damn. How did Sammy notice, you know, her belt in the dark and her slightly different colored pants?
I mean, he's making good points so far. Like, how do you know, like, how did you miss that hoodie? If you were the last person to see her, how did you miss that loud ass fucking hoodie? That was the loudest shit I've ever seen.
And it's completely different than the other one.
Totally. It's white and pink.
Yeah.
The big fucking colorful pink and white hoodie.
On your last call, did she let you know who the quote unquote friend was?
And I feel bad because this guy had the only interview with this girl, and everybody's been running his shit, and he hardly has any subs.
Shit.
Like,
oh wow.
Yeah. Like, everybody's been streaming his shit. Ryan Upchurch is streaming his shit. You know what I mean? Like, used him in the video, and this guy's got like no credit for interviewing this girl. It's crazy.
That was driving her home?
Yeah, so this is a common misconception.
This is also the part of the story that makes the most not sense.
She was not being driven home, and she was not driving.
How do you know? You weren't there. You left already.
Spit that shit out.
At the end of the night, when I saw her, she was supposed to give me a ride home because I had asked her to give me a ride home because I wanted to stay later.
You wanted to stay later, even though guys were forcing your friend Megs to do bong rips.
Pause.
It was scary, you said.
There was a lot of guys that did approach us. Definitely, I was getting a gut feeling during that
Can you
party
pause it?
that something just
real
didn't
quick,
feel right
real
with
quick.
the amount of
Monty
people there.
wanted to say something.
Real quick. Ryan Upchurch, you knew you were about to film a fucking video. Finish with your dip, your tobacco, whatever. Finish that shit. Then do your goddamn video. Spit that fucking shit out. Don't.
But he's Ryan Upchurch. He's, you know, he can do no wrong. You know, Dollyvision says
he can
so.
fuck off. That's what he can do. He can fuck off.
People that were there, and how old some of these people were, from the amount of people who did show up. It was scary. She was supposed to give me a ride home because I had asked her to give me a ride home because I wanted to stay later.
I've never heard of a female being like, man, this sketches me out. My gut feeling tells me to get the fuck out of here. What is up with all these weird people? I want to stay here longer.
I then realized later in the party that
you know what kind of girl does that? A stupid fucking teenager. They do that all the time. That's how they end up going missing.
Yes, teenage boys do
Drunk
it too.
Or not.
Yeah. Teenagers, they're just fucking stupid. Like, I was stupid as a teenager. You know, it just is. It just is.
Yeah,
I knew she was drunk, and so
all of this seems like everybody's jacking off around this family's loss, and nobody's gonna come. Why?
Right.
Why?
Right. It's a very colorful metaphor, but I agree with you. I agree with you.
It's disrespectful
like,
as fuck.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
Yeah.
And so I did not want her to be driving me home, because I know about drunk drivers and all that.
Like once again,
meanwhile, the mom
picture of, oh man, she was.
Meanwhile, the mom is fucking miserable, dude. Like,
yeah,
can you just imagine what the mom is going through right now? Because not only is her daughter missing and she doesn't know where she is, but her whole fucking life is turned upside down, has been turned into a goddamn circus.
Yeah, and listen, if mom, if I don't remember the name, I'm sorry. If you see this stream, fuck this shit. Fuck these people. I'm sorry. I'm disgusted by what this fucker is saying. Wait, let me point at him. There we go. I'm disgusted by this. I don't know what the rest of these people are saying, but fuck. I'm sorry, and I feel for you. I'm not a religious person. Vibes and good feelings, because I ain't got no money.
Perfectly Imperfect says, and people are attacking her as well. Are they really attacking the mom?
I mean, that's what it is. If there's anybody
that's awful.
They'll, there's going to be people that are like, oh, the mom probably planned something and blah, 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 or she's lying to the cops because it's usually the parent and it's usually the spouse and it's usually, and it's like, dude, you don't know shit.
How old is she? She's around 17.
She's 16.
16?
And she's actually really smart. Yeah. She's actually really smart. She's actually graduating 2 grades ahead of when she was supposed to.
In defense of a parent of what used to be a 16-year-old, there are those moments where you're like, she wants to do this thing. Go do it. You gotta do that. That's how we become adults.
That's right. Yeah, I've always said that. It's like, dude, your job as a parent, once they reach a certain age, is to teach them. Like before that certain age, it's to teach them not to be assholes.
Yes.
And then beyond that age,
that's what I'm working on with the boy right now, to teach him to not, because little boys are assholes.
Little girls are too.
Yeah.
And so once they get to a certain age and you've kind of got that down, it's start to teach them how to become independent. And you're actually teaching them that from birth too. You know what I mean? Like, pick up your fork and eat it yourself now. You're too big for me to do this. Get in the bathtub by yourself. Turn on the fucking water. This is how you turn on the water.
Clean everything. And then, boy, you kind of stink today. You need to start wearing deodorant now.
Right. Did you wash your ass?
Yeah.
Did you? that's
You're
preparing them for independence.
Yeah,
that is what
she's passed all those lessons at 16. So,
she had her driver's license. Her mom trusted her to be the designated driver. Now, she lied to her mom, but she probably thought, hey, I'm smarter than any other 16-year-old. So, I can get away with this shit.
If we're going to blame the mom, think about the times that any of us, including people in the chat, lied to our parents and did some shit that almost got us killed.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, somebody's making a good point here. Jude's Batix is saying that street smarts are a vital lesson.
Yes.
Yes, they are. Street smarts are a vital lesson, but I'm going to piggyback off that thought and say that social skills are also really important. It's important that you let your kid go to these social functions because social skills are important in the real world when you grow up, get a job, that sort of thing. It's really important.
Yeah.
So like, that's why whenever you see a kid who's been homeschooled, they're probably more likely less couth than anybody else around. I'm just being nice in case anybody here in the chat has been homeschooled, but my experience with homeschool people, I'm like, you were homeschooled, right? Yeah, that's why you're being like this, right?
Yeah. I know a kid that is that has spent a lot of time since COVID up until currently in isolation, and I am continuously teaching him not to be a dickhead. So I get it.
Right, because I mean, dude, like, that's the thing is, you go to school, right, and you act like an asshole, and you had an ass whooping coming to you and it comes to you, there's no better lesson than having some kid whoop your ass because you were running your mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's, did you hit him back? That's how I was raised. I don't know if that was the right way to be raised necessarily, but
I mean, there's plenty of adults walking around. I'm just like, wow, you did not get your ass beat when you were 16 by some kid.
Exactly. When you
and
were
you just
10.
think you can just run your mouth like that. Wow.
Yeah, when you were 10. Like, dude, my son, like, I remember he had a bully
what
in
happens
school.
when you pop off at the wrong one.
Totally. Now, my son had a bully. It was a bully that was picking on him in front of everybody, and and he was telling me that the worst part of it, was it's embarrassing. There's girls watching and everything like that. And I'm like, this is what you do. Next time he puts his hands on you in any way, shape, or form, doesn't matter how he puts his hands on you, even if he just so much as touches you, pop him in the nose as hard as you can and make sure everybody sees it. He will never fuck with you again. His nose will start bleeding. He'll sit there and cry. He won't know what to do. That kid doesn't have any skills. You know what I'm saying? Like
he knows how to be big.
That's right. Like, that's what you do. You pop them in the nose one good time, make sure everybody sees it, and they'll go, oh, you know what I mean? And then they'll chant your name, and he'll never fuck with you again.
Yeah. And then you should have added, then that girl you like will come up and kiss you on the cheek.
Yeah. But stay away from her because she's a hoe.
I feel like this is like from the Karate Kid.
Whatever girl does that sucks. Stay away from that girl. She's a trifling ass little bitch. Get away from her.
Now we need Peter Cetera to serenade us.
Fucked up and drunk, like real fucked up and drunk.
Yeah, and I figured she would be staying there, or she would find a ride home because she's a smart girl.
Is that what you figured? Well, you said when y'all both went back to charge y'all's phones in Kylie's car, you talked about texting her mom. She texted her mom that she was coming home. That doesn't sound like, hey, I'm spending the night here in my car. It sounds like she's going home.
I found her as I was leaving the party. I was making sure to find her, to tell her that I had another ride home, and that I loved her and I want to say bye and for her to have fun at the party.
You want to know how I know something's up with two in particular people in this situation? Because something Mama Bear said. Yeah, Kylie's mom. After I seen the police put out that picture of that hoodie, I was like, well, that's weird. The Sammy chick never fucking mentioned that hoodie. That's weird. But there was the other mystery hoodie, remember?
Deputies also shared 2 more pictures.
We remember, Ryan.
Sweatshirt she was wearing.
What if that was a bullshit hoodie put out as bullshit evidence? Or maybe somebody's hoodie used to frame somebody else for doing something.
God,
I know what you're thinking. Oh, I don't think a hoodie's that
You
important.
don't know what I'm
Well,
thinking.
then watch what is said in this interview by Kylie's
I
mom.
wish you knew what I was
One of
thinking.
the most recent revelations was this shirt, this hoodie she was seen wearing. Did you know that she owned that shirt? Had you seen it before?
That sweater belongs to one of her good friends. Lana Del Rey is a musician who sings so eloquently and has so many beautiful lyrics that can be quoted and put on a shirt. I think that
this is his own video, dude. Like, he just made the hoodie out to be like a phantom hoodie that didn't exist.
Yeah.
And then he puts in his own video the mom confirming that the hoodie's legit.
Oh my goodness.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
The police are not going to put out the police are not going to be putting out information that's going to hinder their own investigation.
No,
they won't. No.
Like, I can't believe I just had to say that out loud because somebody didn't realize that.
Yeah. Well, no. This is why you had to say that out loud. The world,
welcome to the true crime world.
Yeah. No, this is not just the true crime world. Every one of these little YouTube communities is just a microcosm of what's happening all over. Like, all of this live shit and this, like, reality TV has become watching Lol's Cows because it's not actually scripted.
Right.
And this is like watching fucking Cops. Like, but because you get the feeling of this instant gratification. You feel like you're in a choose your own adventure book. This is not how this shit works, people. There is a reason that there is a group of people hired to do these things that are happening, because we, as YouTubers, are not qualified to solve this crime.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're not.
Again, like I this is why I am not a true crime channel, and I would never be a true crime channel.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we're not qualified to solve this crime. We're nowhere near this. We're watching what we see, and we're watching what we hear. We're listening to opinions of other people, and we're drawing these crazy ass conclusions about, especially in this case, a party involving a bunch of teenagers who are all going to lie. We don't know what's going on. We haven't directly spoken to them. We haven't asked them questions. We're watching bits and pieces of interviews that they've done and gathering our own information and speculating, which is probably fucking up the goddamn case.
I mean, I can't believe that you've never listened. I knew there was a reason why I decided to court you, dude, because you are speaking out of my own heart. I've been saying this shit for 500 fucking streams.
Oh,
there you go.
I think I've said
yes.
almost
I love this dude. He's awesome.
What you've said within at least, I mean, 400 out of 500 streams at least. At least 400 out of 500 streams. I'm telling you, I have said those same words almost verbatim.
Yes.
Repeating.
Yes.
You are not qualified to do this.
Yes.
Leave it to the professionals. Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Like
exactly.
I do this
as
constantly.
the woman wrongfully accused of being burnt toast said. She coined the phrase, this is fucking morn porn.
It's so ridiculous. Like,
yeah.
I mean, let me see what Fit and Curvy has to say. She
says,
that's
my lawyer.
Yeah, I love Fit and Curvy.
Yeah, that's my
I've been a true crime fanatic since I was in middle school, and I'm not sitting here thinking I'm going to solve the case or any other case. I'm a fanatic, not a professional. Big difference.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. And you're also not a fucking moron.
Yes.
And we love you for that.
Yeah.
So yes, fantastic.
It's okay to sit and watch this stuff. Some of this stuff is fascinating,
and it's okay to speculate on it. It's
Yeah.
okay to speculate on it. Just be careful when you do it on a public platform. That's all I'm saying. Just be careful.
Yes.
Like you can ask questions. Ask questions and say, well, what if this and what if that? I don't know, but don't sit there and go, I think these motherfuckers are guilty.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
dangerous.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
can you show me your
crazy.
interviews, the interviews you've conducted that they don't have? Like what? Stop. This is, you know what? This isn't even a ball pit. This is just a toilet with some balls floating in it. God damn.
Oh my goodness.
We're swimming in shit, y'all, right now.
I need specifics. Whose balls? Like, we need specifics.
Oh, no, these are those plastic balls that go in the ball pit, just floating in shit. Like,
see, if you don't
have you ever accidentally touched a floating plastic ball?
If you don't clear that up, they're gonna think they're my balls, and then I gotta sit here and I gotta do a whole live stream clearing the bullshit up.
If you want me to touch your balls, just ask, dude. That's all you gotta do.
Oh, yeah, got to second base. Nice.
I love it.
Go down any rabbit holes or follow any red herrings about, a sweater from a concert that had a pretty picture on it.
My interpretation of what she just said is Mama Bear ain't buying nobody's bullshit about no hoodie. Last but not least,
right.
This new
so why did
person,
you sit there and like say it was made up?
They make everything creepier. So apparently this mystery guy who sounds like he's hella older, he sounds like he's my age. His ass definitely don't sound 16. Had two mystery cousins at the party. He doesn't say their name. Even though he's talking about these two mystery cousins at this party, he's talking like he was there.
Well, she stayed later than them, but they didn't say like they didn't.
Oh, okay. Your mystery cousins who left before her said, yeah, she stayed later. What? How do they know that she didn't leave 1 minute after? The fuck?
They did tell me that they didn't see her wearing a sweatshirt at that time.
There we go again with a sweatshirt comment from a guy that wasn't there.
They didn't
Did
see
they
her wearing
see
no
which?
sweatshirt.
Did they see her in a tank top, like the black?
Yeah,
spaghetti?
a lot of people were wearing sweatshirts. It's Northern California.
Right.
Okay. The way Northern California works is it's hot as shit in the summer during the day, but at night it gets kind of cold, especially if you're like in a wilderness type area. Like it's crazy. It's actually why I love California. I love California for that reason, because I'm not sweating my balls off at night. You know.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck you. You're more comfortable than me here. I'm in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're in an armpit. It sucks.
I try
It's
to get
terrible.
up at 8 a.m. to take a 30-minute walk. My shirt is soaked as if I was rained on.
Totally. Yeah. No,
Before
you're
the sun
sweating
even
walking
comes all
from
the
your
way
door
up.
to your car.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. It's terrible. I grew up in Miami. It's the same thing. It's terrible.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, but
Yeah, she was wearing the same outfit, but they didn't see her wearing no sweatshirt.
Yeah, my mystery cousin seen her in the bodysuit, the same outfit, not a sweatshirt, not a
That shit out.
sweatshirt.
Did they see anybody like creepy out there? Do people hook up out there, like right there in the woods too? Like do they?
Oh, look, like I can't say the people. It's hard to explain.
Whose name can't you say, motherfucker?
Like there's okay. So when kids go out there, because I've been out there. I've partied in Tahoe. I don't party as much anymore because I got 3 kids now. But I know when they go out there, a lot of kids go out there. They don't go out there with the drugs. They don't go out there with the shrooms. Like they usually bring the alcohol. They get alcohol. The dudes who come out there, the older guys, they have the shrooms and the cocaine.
You're the
And then
older guy.
Kids go hang out with that group, the older dudes, because they're giving them the blow and hooking them up with stuff that they can't afford because they don't really got the money for it. Most of the guys, they always want to give it to the girls.
And it's
They
being
always
offered
wanna
for
give the
free
girls the
because they want the
cocaine.
company and stuff.
Yeah, for free. They give you free rides, but then they want you to kick it with them. You know, like, oh, hey, come do a line with me. Come do a line with me. You know, no, that's how it goes. Those are how those parties are.
Is it?
So,
yeah.
There's
Who
no
is
telling
this
what
dude
could happen, but I
who
do
is
know
this
she- I
guy
do know for a
first?
fact she was
And
messed
who is
up.
he
That
talking
a
to?
fact. So if they try to word it nice,
The YouTuber or the guy on the phone?
The YouTuber, like
His name is Ickmil.
Yeah, I've
he
seen a
seems
couple
all
of.
right.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of streams of his, but
Yeah.
when I saw him now going on Molly Golightly's panel, I unsubscribed because I was like, I don't want anything to do with that at all.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to discredit this dude because I don't know anything about him, but
I don't
who
know
is
anything
he
about him either.
And who's he talking to? How do we know who he's talking to? This is why this is a messy swamp of shit with some plastic balls floating in it.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, I mean, all I know is this dude he's been kind of like first with information regarding this case. So you know, and he brushes his beard, which I think is kind of a cool little gimmick that he's got going on in his in his YouTube thing. But I
he's been a nice
you know,
line. Like I'm not gonna
Annie from 10 to Life seems to invest in him to some degree.
Yeah.
So he seems all right.
Yeah, I
you
like
know,
him a
until-
lot. I just think I just wish that he would not. Anyway,
He probably didn't know anything about MGL.
Right.
Like
Probably not.
I was on MGL's panel like 4 years ago. Didn't know anything about her. I gained a bunch of subs from it too.
Yeah, I'll go on MGL's panel. I would love to troll the fuck out of her.
I would still love to go on MGL's panel, but she knows.
I never
me
said
too
I
well
won't
now.
talk about her.
I'm too notorious now for trolling people that I talk shit about. So that's never gonna happen. That's a pipe dream.
All right.
nicely, like, oh yeah, she was a little. No, she was shit faced.
How the fuck do you know? How the fuck do you know? Another
that
thing.
shit out.
Why are you laughing? This isn't funny. You just said you had 3 kids. I don't think you have 3 kids. If you had 3 kids, you wouldn't be laughing about a kid getting fucked up and being missing. Another thing.
Okay.
I really want to.
Okay, Ryan. Why are you criticizing somebody for laughing when you're making a video that is designed to make your viewers laugh?
Yeah, the jump
he's
cuts
trying
are
to-
for comedic value.
Yeah.
And
He's
he's
trying to be
obviously
funny.
No, he's obviously not taking it serious because he's still got that fucking shit in his mouth. I can't take him seriously. I seriously can't. Like anybody I meet here in the city that talks to me like that, I'm like, bro, can you take that shit out while we talk?
Dude, fit and curvy. That's not even dip. That's straight up chew.
Yeah.
Like I put that shit in my mouth when I was living in West Virginia when I was 8 years old, and I puked for fucking like 8 hours. It was terrible. It was the worst experience ever. And I'm a smoker.
Yeah. And I also know this motherfucker knew he was about to film a video.
Yeah, he did.
Pop it back in when you're done with the video. You do that. You film a video when you want to. He's not on a schedule.
Yeah,
it's
man.
I'm gonna finish this shoot.
A little scruples for your up and coming musician followers, people.
Yeah,
like come on.
Yeah, it's like talking with your mouth full.
It is. It literally is.
Yeah,
cousins are, because there's only 2 other people I know of that was at this party that have laughed while talking about Kylie Rodney.
She gets back, she's gonna know.
See, now here she is in front of a crowd again with a mic.
That was very uncomfortable.
The first day that she was missing, I mean, I was literally in a car for 12 hours looking for her.
No offense, but do you want like a round of applause for doing something you're supposed to do? No one gives a fuck. Your friends.
What an asshole!
And you're probably
Wow.
different groups of people bringing their type of cocaine, so then they're all sharing amongst each other.
And what's
You know
funny?
who else
What's
talked
funny
about-
is I agree with that when it's applicable. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she deserves to get shit for that. You know, she's a kid. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you're up here and I got people flooding my chat talking about he donated this and he donated that. How dare you talk about Ryan Upchurch? You know what I mean? Like, don't sit here and criticize somebody for doing something nice and being public about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't do that when you're doing the same thing.
Well, I mean, I go back to what I was saying on my stream today. Just because you're a celebrity does not mean you get a free pass. If you put this on the internet, if you put this on YouTube, it's open for criticism.
Yeah.
So if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you.
Totally. And
if I had a meltdown every time somebody did a stream about me, shitting on me, making money, like, come on. I don't ever strike them. I don't ever say anything because they have the right to do that.
Yeah,
totally. And I don't think that he would strike me. I honestly don't believe that he would. He would have already. I don't think that he's the type. I don't think that he's a bitter. I think he has the same kind of approach to things, more or less, that you or I do, Toast. Where it's like, okay, well, you know, if somebody's going to talk shit about me and they're a smaller channel, I'm not going to fucking blow them up, but I'm going to take little jabs at them that are going to drive them crazy. You know what I mean? That's his little, that's his little strategy. I mean, it doesn't drive me crazy though. It just gives me more content. I think it's funny. Yeah. But he's not, I think that he's, obviously, I do think that his heart is in the right place when it comes to, I think that he cares about the missing girl. Don't get me wrong. I do think that he cares about the missing girl. I just don't think that he understands how impactful his just the most minor opinion that he puts out there, what that could do. You know what I mean? I don't think that he understands the influence that he actually does have. And that's why I would refer to him as irresponsible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that. No, just keep going. I'm sorry.
No. Like if you have a thought, please.
Oh no, I forgot what I was going to say. I lost it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I comes off like I'm cutting people off by playing it. I'm just trying to get through it. That's all.
Oh no. I didn't feel cut off. I was about to say something and lost my thought. I got a pain that I've been nursing.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
He can
First time I've ever mentioned it online. So
amongst each other. Sammy, you know who she talked about sharing stuff with? Kylie.
Your cousins, they left around 10:30. or something like that.
Yeah, they left. She was still there, but they didn't. I asked them if they saw her before they left, and they did.
Oh, okay.
To me, if I went out there now, like let's say if I went out there and I saw some older dudes and I knew a girl was 16, 17, and he's like, come do a line with me, I would think that's fucking creepy alone itself. Like, dude, why do you want to do a line with her? She's like 10 years younger than you. She's a minor.
If you were there, you said you've been there a bunch. You're talking like you were there.
Yeah.
Question,
but imagine 5 guys
why the
with
fuck would you
bongs
go
coming.
there?
Right.
You have 3 kids, right? Why the fuck you finna go party with a bunch of kids? The fuck is wrong with you?
But when you basically decide to go out to that party, it's like all bets are off. Like everyone's okay with it.
This does not sound like somebody who has like, children and morals.
He's right.
No. When you're fucking 31 and you show up to a party and if a kid's like, yo, cocaine, you go, no. And then you look at yourself and you go, what am I doing here? I'm a fuck up. That's what you do.
He's right. I'll give him that. That's exactly what you do. You go, what the fuck am I doing offering kids cocaine? I am a fuck up. And I need to be in jail or go home.
There are pieces of shit out there that will do that, though.
Totally.
We can't pretend that those people don't exist.
No.
Those people
it's
exist.
A serious problem. Like
Yeah.
it's a serious problem, Monty, that there's just like there are so many sick fucks out there that I can't even there's a channel a friend of mine, Josh, he has a channel called the Dad Challenge Podcast.
Yeah.
And his content is all exposing people who exploit their kids for content. Family vloggers is what they're called.
Yeah.
And he goes over that. He goes over all of the like the analytics and shit. And you'll see like the people that follow, and the parents will like purposely like film their kids' feet and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because they know that they're going to get like 30 or 40-year-old fucking weirdo dudes that are going to subscribe to the shit.
Yeah. That's
it's so fucked up.
Yeah.
And parents that are doing this.
Yeah. My kid my youngest has never been on camera. My oldest is on the show, Zoe. I can say her name because she told me it's okay to put her on camera.
She's an adult now, so
yes. My youngest cannot tell me whether it's okay or not. He doesn't know.
Right. That's Josh's whole thing. Children cannot consent.
Yeah.
It's impossible. A child cannot consent.
Yeah. Which is why I don't even say his name. He's Sci-Hi the Beast. That's what we call him.
Nobody would look at it as creepy.
First off, me and my friends would never be caught partying with children. Second off, if a child was at a party and we seen an older dude try to give the child Coke, we're going to kick your fucking ass.
Yeah.
All of us.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's for me when the party just picked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this just got fun. Okay. Yeah. You're
we're about to
fucked up,
beat this dude's ass.
Yeah. Like, and a cop's probably not going to arrest me for it.
Yeah.
I got the card. I got the card to beat this guy's ass.
Yeah. So there you go, Toast. There's an action that'll make someone hit someone without touching them.
So there you go.
To slap or not slap.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, slap first.
So thinking it's creepy. It's fucking creepy. It doesn't matter how you look at it.
And
this dude is trying to solidify it for his motherfucking self.
Right.
And someone said, what does blow mean? Blow is cocaine.
Is this dude being serious?
But somebody said, how could she have been wasted already? I mean, I don't know. A lot of people pregame sometimes too. We don't know what she did before she got there either.
Like, I gotta give him credit, dude. Like, Ryan Upchurch is a funny guy. I get the appeal,
Yeah.
I do get the appeal. He's the video is funny. We're sitting here laughing. We're laughing at him at times, but we're also laughing with him because he's trying to be funny and it worked.
Yeah.
But also, dude, don't like shit on people for laughing at a tragedy when you're making funny videos about it.
Yeah.
Just
he needs to spit that shit out too.
And spit that shit out.
She was drinking pretty much the whole time.
Well, somebody tell me why this bitch ass motherfucker is laughing.
Oh.
And how do you know, bitch? You said you wasn't fucking there.
Like that's when I know when they saw her. They saw her early in the day.
Oh, really? Who saw her early in the day? Your two imaginary cousins or Sammy and Megs?
They saw. You said they saw her earlier in the day.
Yeah, and she was drunk.
What do you mean earlier in the day?
Exactly.
Like before they left, because they left around like 10:30 or 11. So before that, like
he caught himself.
Like around 8 or 9. She was already drunk.
Who's your fucking cousins?
They have a cousin spoke to. Oh, okay.
That's what Sammy said. Is Sammy your fucking cousin?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, but I asked them, I was like, did you guys know her? Like, were you guys friends with her? But they had no type of connection with her whatsoever.
So your mystery cousins who don't know her whatsoever, don't have any association with her, just watched her the whole time, knew exactly what she was wearing, when she was leaving, knew that she was drunk and wasted and probably doing coke and being a fucking raging crazy person. No. There's two people for show this full of shit. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, if y'all are watching this, which you probably are on your little social media fucking app, being like, I wonder what everyone's saying. The cops already know. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're going to be busted. Y'all sloppy as fuck. And I'm glad.
Okay. Like, all right, man.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, I've said everything that I can say about this shit. Like, what? Why? And why is Ryan Upchurch now doing this? Did Screw beat you that bad, dude?
What happened with that? Can I find that shit up here? Is that on YouTube?
It's rap battles. They went back and forth on like 4 songs. And I can't remember the names of them, but I was checking out a lot of the shit. Screwface Jean, but you have to go way back. Screw FACEJEAN. One of my favorite YouTubers. Fucking love that dude.
It showed up on the search.
Yeah. If you look up him and Ryan Upchurch
versus Upchurch. Oh,
Yeah.
there's a playlist here.
Oh, somebody made a playlist?
Wow.
Shit.
Yeah, there's a playlist here. Hold on. Let me yeah, just as a thank you to you for putting up with all this. Because I know I get it. Trust me.
Oh God. Okay.
Who's that?
Let me turn it up.
Who's that?
Yeah, it's cool. We had him on the show a couple weeks ago, and he talked.
Now, am I gonna get a copyright claim for this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good
All right,
question.
fuck it. Let's just do it anyway. Fuck
That's
it.
a good question.
No, be dead ass serious. Who is that?
Because you seem like a cool motherfucker. Motherfucker, I'll get in my Lamborghini and I'll drive to your house and we'll do a goddamn reaction video right now.
Yeah, he was saying something about one of your songs he didn't like.
He's fucking irrelevant. I ain't worried about him.
Oh.
Fucking love Screw.
I'm definitely gonna get a copyright claim for this shit. Most definitely.
And I appear like Candyman.
I don't know. He's usually good to reaction channels. From what I've seen.
It's way bigger than me versus you, Pepe. It's a right or wrong thing.
I'm trying to remember which one this is.
Let's talk. Let me slow it down so they can hear me fast. You did. Just taking the church. Said a prayer, then I created this verse. Statements I'm finna be making to a race from earth. The haters get murked. The ice, well, I'm breaking it first. Ain't no janitor joke today.
I don't know, man, but this dude absolutely sounds like he knows what he's doing. And I'm not even a hip hop fan, but I'm I can recognize talent. That dude is not fucking around.
Yeah, he is fucking great. Like, he started with the church bars, going after Upchurch.
Right away. Right away.
Love it.
Today I'm trying to make him a hearse. This hip-hop culture you robbing like you taking a purse. Said I don't work with white people, like that statement will work. But I ain't never seen you put a black male on the verse. With this dirt, you can get black men with this verse. Because the shit you rap is whack, you pussy. You lack your pussy, said you were trash and you spaz, you pussy. Stop acting pussy. We action packed and we strap you pussy. Kidnap this pussy since this punk loves Trump. If he runs, grab his pussy. Damn, black skin, black hoodie. Now I'm in his habitat.
This punk loves Trump. If he runs, grab his pussy.
You gotta love the simplicity of the video. video too.
Love it.
Like he's just in the middle of nowhere, and all that's speaking is his talent.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no crazy visuals other than just him performing. It's brilliant.
Yeah, and he's he's got the tractors and shit in the background, and with the fucking Chevrolet shirt.
Yeah,
all intentional.
I love all the shade.
Clearly, yeah.
All of it.
It is just like I don't have to do anything but bring game. That is it.
Yes. I'm gonna make a speech and take a stand like this for each and every man who's ever beaten by the clan. No Martin, I ain't preaching, I'm just teaching when I can. I'm Malcolm, cause if I'm reaching, bitch, I'm reaching for the can. This man tried to tell me racism is a myth. You know what privilege is? Thinking racism don't exist. Trick, that's like me saying your gap don't exist. So like half of your fans ain't
And here I was thinking me and Toast were the only ones calling him out on racism.
Oh yeah, no, Screw called him out early.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea.
The first time I listened to him, he used a racial slur in a song, and I was like, "The fuck? No, nobody's saying anything."
Yeah, like in that line that we just missed, like it's like half of your fans thinking that blacks don't exist. Like fuck.
Yeah. Wow.
These are facts, little bitch. Little grip, but I'm shooting back. Doctor put his ass on white sheets. He probably used to that. If we don't like your raps, you cannot force that shit. See,
let me acknowledge this one.
Yes.
Isolationist agorist.
Yeah.
This what happens when an artist going through a lawsuit and cancels his tour. First time watcher. I'm just a shit poster here. Because the jacket is here. Right on.
There you go.
Right on. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much
jacket,
for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for paying me for his jacket.
Yes.
I love it.
Pay up, y'all. Pay up.
I knew I loved that jacket. See?
See?
I'm a big believer.
See, now
in
we're
karma,
enemies.
dude.
We're enemies because
One of
I'm
these days you'll come
anti-jacket.
around, Toast. One of these
I'm a
days you'll
big
come around.
believer in karma, dude. You
Yes.
know what I mean? I've been defending that jacket from the start.
See?
Oh no, jack off here. No.
Wait, what? Who wants a jack
Church
off?
probably support that kid. Made a man, now I'm irrelevant. Got his bitch on. Irrelevant, but I'm the one in the interviews you shit on. Irrelevant, but my opinion is the one you stick on. Irrelevant, but making vids about me long as sitcoms. He said I cannot be racist. That's just some whack shit. My producers are black men. My girlfriend is Latin. And he almost had me too until I asked this. Wait, didn't Donna Sterling have a black chick? Bitch, you ain't woke because the person that you smashing. He like, I ain't racist. I got one fucking black friend. And he still kind of haunts me because there's another group that's called the Skins, but that's beyond me. American History X. He tried to harm me, but this time the white boy's teeth is on the concrete. Long heat, you in the game, but I wish you wasn't. Click the button, kid is front and kiss the barrel like you kiss your cousin. And I don't even blame you, bitch. You just a dopey kid. Please tell Trayvon's mom racism don't exist. Funk bitch.
Ouch.
He took him to church.
Okay.
You really not the MC you claim to be.
I see what you did there, Monty.
Yes. Yes.
But we all already know that. Go ahead and tuck your tail. Go make your bluegrass, nigga. I'ma just smoke that.
Wow. Wow.
And you ugly, nigga. You ugly as hell. You stinky from Hey Arnold looking. Dale Gribble in the face. Boom Howard in the mouth looking. Boy, if you don't get your I'm so insecure. A dude with 76 subscribers didn't like my song, so I had to make a whole video about him. Face that.
Oh
Look at it.
God, dude.
I know back somewhere listening to this like, boy up church, you messed up, bruh. You messed up. Facts.
Yeah, Screw washed him on that.
Going.
10 out of 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
He washed him.
We're gonna keep going.
All right.
Wow.
Advertising on Google without ad protection,
So,
you have to try ClickSeed.
What was
Every time a competitor or bot clicks on your ad,
What's that?
your advertising budget is wasted.
so? Is this Upchurch's response?
Yeah, this is Upchurch's response.
Okay.
Let's hear it. Yeah,
Okay.
because
This is
we
called,
gotta be absolutely fair here. But
Yeah,
that was
blue jean face.
that was tough to follow. Look at, and you see the rebel flag
Yeah.
right there. Now, okay, let me ask you, in honor of my new guests. Okay,
Yes.
now guys who are new to Monty here and don't know him, Monty has a channel called Hannibal and Monty, and it's brilliant. And they have a segment. They have a segment called Fair or Foul.
Yes.
Right now, let me ask Monty directly. Okay. Is it fair or foul to assume that somebody who proudly waves a rebel flag is racist?
That's a good question. I'm just gonna go flat out foul. It's foul.
Okay.
To assume that.
Explain.
Because there are a few people I know that I know are not racist that used to proudly wave that flag until I explained what was going on. No racism in their hearts, but they understood it. And also, that's not even the real flag. So I get into that, and I'm like, this is what it means to me. And it's a long conversation, but a conversation can be had that can change minds. But to assume that they're racist is dismissive, and they'll never learn.
I love that. I would have never put it that way.
Yeah.
I would have never put it that way.
Yeah, I'm all about the conversation. Like,
yeah, I know.
If you run up to me and go, "Hey, stupid nigga, get out of my house. I don't like niggers in my house." I can't talk to you.
Right. Yeah. I absolutely loved. I was in your chat the last time you were live with Hannibal.
Yeah.
And I was in your chat, and he asked his
Not
son.
my son.
And the fair or foul question was, is it fair or foul? Because you guys played a clip, right? And you asked if it was fair or foul, if it was fair or foul to say that the FBI or no, I'm sorry, I'm wording it wrong. That the same people, same people who criticize people for chanting defund the police, are now saying defund the police and the FBI.
Yeah.
And then I noticed something, and I was like, well, wait a minute. And I was actually fresh to the chat for a second.
Yeah.
Because it was a genuine question because I didn't see the clip.
Yeah.
But I remember following the thing, and I'm not trying to start a political thing here.
Yeah,
in the chat,
no.
So please calm down.
Cool. I love this.
Yeah. No. We can talk. I'm just saying I don't want to get the chat riled up because we're not going to stick on this too long. We're going to continue with the Ryan Upchurch thing here.
Yeah.
But you were, I asked, well, did they say both the police and the FBI? And then you noticed that question, and you were like, wait, stop everything.
Yeah.
I need to address that because I don't, and it could have came off like you guys had a set agenda to create and spin a narrative on what was your agenda, right?
Yeah.
But you were more worried about that than anything else. You were like, I don't want to come off that way. Like I want to address this question. And then you replayed the clip and realized it was just the FBI.
Yeah.
And that created a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. And that's what I'm all about. And that's what we're both all about, having honest conversations. And
that earned my respect for you. I already liked your channel, but that action earned my respect for both you and Hannibal in a way that I can't remember the last time a YouTuber did.
Yeah. We have people from every side of the political aisle, and we get into a bunch of political shit. We're not here to dismiss people that don't agree with us.
Right.
We're both pretty liberal as fuck. But
you have to, like, what good is it if we can't ask each other questions and learn from each other? Then what is the point?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, how are we going to make any headway? You know? So I thought, and I'm not even one of those people, that believes that that the FBI should be defunded or the police should be defunded. I'm somewhere in the middle, and but I was like, let's be fair, and I had that mindset, and immediately as I presented that, you showed me that you had the exact same mindset.
Yeah, well, that's what
I
we
was
look
like,
for in the chat.
Right there, I was like, I love this channel.
Yeah, we look for people that challenge us in the chat. So challenge us, and we'll have that discussion. We will derail a show to have a discussion with the chat.
And I wasn't even of the mindset to challenge you. Like my chat refers to me as the troll. You know what I mean? Like, because I will fuck with people, you know, and it was not my intention. I just wanted to be specific because I was like, wait a minute, you know, I wasn't trying to fuck with anybody. I wasn't trying to start an argument. I wasn't trying to start a debate.
I take it as discussions used to be, like where you could just, well, I don't agree with that. Like, was that what happened? And you just have a discussion. But like, just like I said earlier, what used to be a ball pit that became a toilet with floating plastic balls in it. That's what's happening to the world. We can't talk because we all know everything. We don't. There's a lot I don't know. I can be wrong a lot, but I can also be right. Let's figure out if I am. Because guess what? I love to be fucking wrong. Because when I thought I was right about something, I find out I was wrong. There are more paths I can explore now.
Yeah, no, and that's why I asked you that question about the rebel flag, because if I'm being 100% honest, I have never been in a position to where I could ask an African American that.
Yeah.
You know,
and I'm not a monolith for all African Americans. Some people,
of course, not. No, that's all of a sudden, I'm not taking it like, oh, well, all of a sudden you're speaking for all black people. That's not the case. What I'm saying is, I've never heard that.
Yeah,
I've never heard a response. I've jumped to that conclusion myself and go, that motherfucker's a racist.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So for you to give that answer, was extremely educational.
I'm all about free speech and expression.
So am I.
If I take away somebody like Ryan Upchurch's right to hang his rebel flag, it's a slippery slope because he gets to do that.
Yeah.
Again, dude, you've been saying the same shit I've been saying on this channel for fucking like 4 years. Dude.
He gets to do that as an American. When statues were coming down in New Orleans, I have friends saying, look at these people protesting. We should stop them. Like, why? That's the most American fucking thing in the world right there.
Yeah, I'm
I
right.
don't agree with any of those fuckers.
That's
I don't agree with a single one of them.
I've been saying this shit.
Protest.
I have been saying
They're
this
not
shit.
hurting anybody. They are just yelling and holding up their signs. That is fucking America. Let that happen.
Right. Like you don't get to say these people get free speech and these people don't. You just don't get to do that.
Yeah. Let that happen and fuck them. How about that?
Right, exactly. Like I walk by a truck with a rebel flag hanging from it, and my reaction is, "What a fucking asshole!" And I just keep going. I don't, you know what I mean? Because that's my opinion. You know, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be like, "Oh my god, I
want
want them out of my neighborhood," and I'm gonna,
Yeah.
you know, I want them. They have to take that down. I would never ever do that.
No.
You know.
No, but real quick, I just got to say this real quick. Hey, Raisin. Okay. All right, I'm back.
All right, let's hear Ryan. Let's hear Ryan's response here.
All right, here we go. There's no video. It's just going to be audio on this one. I remember this.
I thought I told you to get out of here. Leave me alone.
Odd choice of props beside him.
Exactly.
Interesting.
I aim to kill you with it.
Hey, when do I ever let shit slide, motherfucker?
Fuck, I didn't realize what beat he used.
Yikes.
Eminem on fire.
Yeah.
Make a video. Don't make a video. Post another one. He's racist. He's racist.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Oh, damn. I think he shot right through my MAGA hat. No, you're not that accurate, and I wasn't even wearing that. This man just drank a monster. Now he thinks he's going savage. Shooting at me with a BB gun all the way in Nebraska. Yeah, bitch, raise hell and get the corn husker. Yeah, I know I'm white, but not the White House, bud. I don't know no politics. The only kind of ticks I know are always sucking on my balls like your dish track. Oh, dog, the only time I beat around the bush is when I'm looking. I'll be grabbing snakes and taking them to cook them. What you stupid? Yeah, this time I cannot save you from your own fan base. That's like saying you run shit with 2 prosthetic legs. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, you want me having no bars. You want me to be the one that slingshots your career bar. But that ain't gonna happen. Why you trying to shake and bake with me? You just a decoy rapper. SJW with the racist shit. Somebody get a pussy hat and send it to this tweet. You look like Whoopi Goldberg back in 1993. A battle rapper, huh? You came to war with green eggs and ham, and I showed
he does have some bars in here, though.
The only fact I see is me inflicting a fucking fatality.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I will kill you on the track, that's no analogy. Career suicide, yeah, you picked it up and done it with your hand up your ass like Ahmed and Jeff Dunham. No strings attached, still a hip-hop puppet. You sound like a motherfucking CNN spokesman. You cry so damn much, your great files are probably waterlogged, but I'm the river rat, so get the fuck about my monkey bar. Yeah, you rode your own canoe of Shit's Creek on a summer day. I'll make sure your headstone reads Death by Septic Tank. You put a whole new meaning to the term
now,
because I devoured you and pushed you out the end of my anal bow. You the shit now. Only right before I flush it. You picked the wrong hillbilly to go against out in public. You want the spotlight, missed the topic of discussion. But instead you got bitch smacked by an ugly country bumpkin. Will the real ride up? Church, please stand up. You about as useless as a priest-made truck. Next time you pop off, I won't even have to duck. Cause what's a little red rider to an icicle, bro? Yeah, I seen your boyfriend defending you up in this video. He looks like he emerged about a DJ Khaled's booty hole. Nice beard, man. What kind of carpet dye you use? Do you smell like that when you pull his jeans down and your face gets screwed? Boone Howard got you flabbergasted. Yeah, bang over.
I mean, he's good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this going, but like, if you got comments, let them go now, real quick.
Yeah,
I have a question. So the other guy, did he sample somebody's beats or did he make that?
No,
I was thinking the same thing.
I think that was an original beat.
So that's why I was confused why he's sampling Eminem.
Yeah.
Now, it's fair to factor that in, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, as far as judging a rap battle, because I don't listen to a lot of hip hop at all.
As far as when this happened, like this type of rap battle, I think it's anything goes.
Okay.
But he sampled this Eminem beat because Screw was his channel came up by doing it. Notice when he referenced it before, it was Screw Reviews. He would review music videos. And there was a lot of Eminem stuff because Eminem was really popping when he started doing it.
Okay.
So the Eminem beat is a jab at him.
Okay, I got it.
Which is very
It's clever.
That's creative.
That's
clever. Creative.
This is the fucking little
That's why I say this guy's good.
Jabs that I know he's all about.
Yeah, I don't like him, but he is good. Like, and I will not say he sucks.
It's effective.
He does not suck.
It's effective.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he does not suck at all.
No, he doesn't. He's good. I mean, I'm not much of a judge because I don't have a lot of frame of reference to compare it to. Like the rap that I listen to goes all the way back to like Public Enemy, Run DMC,
and that's
Cool
where all this
OD.
shit started. Like he was out there
Cool
doing
J,
battle raps to the
all
government, though.
Right. Right. So I don't have a lot of stake as far as having a valid opinion on it. You know?
No, I get you. Yeah. No. This is one of my favorite YouTube rap back and forths.
This is highly entertaining. Like, I think I'm going to get into a rabbit hole here. So
yeah. Oh, you could go back and watch the history.
Go back to what?
Watch the history with all of it. There were some live streams back and forth, and they ended up settling their beef on some other channel. This was the other community that I dipped into that was, less shitty, but just more fun. People just took shit a little too far. Not a lot too far, just a little too far, where you could just calm them down a little bit and everybody's cool.
See, that's the stuff that I wanted to see, but like, I mean, whatever. I'm already probably going to get a copyright claim, but I'm not going to not play his response all the way.
Yeah, no, it's only fair. It's only fair.
Yeah.
And let people judge it, because there were people saying Upchurch washed Screw. I think it's the other way around. I think Screw's was
yes. So far, I'm going with Screw.
Yeah, Screw cut deeper.
Yeah.
So far, yeah.
Looking from the deep south, I bring the Gaza blade and say you got a dirty mouth. So tell me, man, what was your initial plan? I think it backfired like my Uncle Larry's Trans Am. Is this a battle rap or you just trying to shake my hand? Did I just diss a bitch or a fully converted trans man? Damn.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
Almost picked a Drake beat, killing you was God's plan. You look at this church, why you pray beforehand? Yeah, you thought your shot was definitely gonna smash. Now I'm burning your ass like a slut who walked up in a Sunday school class. Congratulations, Pat, on the back. At the end of this song, I won't be taking the L back. Now, if you please will take a second step away from the microphone before you lose so many followers, you're in the negative zone. Yeah, blue jean face, I heard your shitty track. Was that a publicity stunt somebody left in the back? Now people hear you saying trigger words in your rap, and they're like, yeah, bro, somebody couldn't get the body back. A fucking body back for what? This was self-assassination. He's got his own web pages hating on him at the second. He got people in the comments
See,
saying
this,
who the
pause
fuck
it
is
right
up?
there.
Church is still on something because he sounds so damn butt hurt. Chuck.
Yeah, with like that last part,
Call
that
police.
was an actual that was a good shot. Like, what happened was when Screw put that out, and you know, as we all know he is throughout how racist he is, a lot of other reaction people were like, why do you have to play the race card? I'm like, he was just spitting some truth. But like, it sort of created this divide. So that became a really serious beef in that little community. Yeah.
Dude, why? I'm not even gonna click on her, but why does she always? Because she almost never goes live.
Yeah,
but she somehow always manages to go live when I have Toast up here.
Who's that?
Who is that?
I'm tempted to click on it, but I want to keep going with this Upchurch battle. This is somebody that I've been feuding with for years.
Do they know me?
Yeah. No. I mean, she does by now. Because
I guess what's up? Whoever
because
you are.
we reviewed her one time because she just talks absolute nonsense.
Oh, I think I know you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just so fucking weird that she happens.
I'm not
to be
subbed to
that
her
girl.
channel, so I didn't know. So.
Yeah, it don't matter. She's the least interesting thing going on right now. So
edgy rough rap? What do you mean edgy rough rap? I'm curious. I was just reading the chat. Wait, Screw one.
Hold on.
Books.
Is this a music video or is it?
Wait, which one is it?
They're diss tracks. Oh, wait. I gotta play this because I fucking love this guy.
Okay.
I fucking love this guy, and I haven't seen him in a long time, and it's so great that he's actually like doing a reaction video to this. I love No Life Shack.
No Life Shack. No Life Shack.
Okay.
I love this guy.
Awesome. Yes. Oh, I think he breaks down both songs.
It's your boy. It's your homie. It's your friend.
Shaq is great.
Shaq coming at y'all with another.
He's
reaction.
so humble and cool,
Yeah.
dude. Like, yeah. I loved his reaction because, like, you know, I'm more a rock and roll person, and he his reaction to Eddie Van Halen playing Eruption live was like
I saw
hilarious.
Yes.
Like
I
he
saw
was
that.
like, "Stop raping that guitar! Stop raping that guitar! Stop sexually assaulting that guitar!"
Yeah,
was fucking
yeah.
dying,
Shaq is
dude.
fucking great. I love him.
Jackson, man. Bro. Hey, it's good old Sunday, man. It's Sunday right now. Hold on, let me make sure this light ain't in here. Oh, son want to come out as soon as I start recording.
Yeah, this is before he got big on YouTube.
It's still a little crazy. It's still a little crazy.
Somebody made an intro for him. I was following him for a long time.
Yeah, that intro is awesome with Ja Rule in the toilet.
Upchurch this.
I just stopped getting notifications
so let's
somehow.
get down-
I'm still subbed to him, but I just got I don't know what the fuck happened. But I like religiously would watch this guy's reaction.
He got too big for both of us, dude. Shaq was like, "Y'all don't need to watch me no more. I got other fans."
No, I remember he did a live stream and that chat was completely out of control. And he that's what I was like, oh man, that's that level right there.
Yeah.
That's that YouTuber level where you just don't give a fuck what's going on in your chat.
Yeah, because you can't
there's
keep up
no
with
way
it.
you could have had he could have had like 20 mods in there and it wouldn't have fucking made a difference.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I was like, that's next level shit right there.
Yeah, they're just gonna be on it.
This is a dude that could live off being on YouTube. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Like the super chats were ridiculous.
Oh, I bet. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
No worries.
Get down to it, man. Bro. I've been getting tagged in so much Upchurch and Screw controversy and all kind of shit, like Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, everything, bro. Like people been messaging me saying, "Shaq, please don't react to this." it might make you lose fans. First thing I'm thinking, like, how I'm gonna lose fans? I ain't got nothing to do with this. Like, I don't know what it is. Like people love putting me in the middle of drama for some reason. But hey, I see this right here, man. I'm looking at the like and dislike ratio. Last time I saw this was on the MGK Eminem type shit, where it had more dislikes than likes. It got 2.6K likes and 3.6K dislikes. I'm pretty sure it's all Upchurch fans that dislike it. Mm-hmm. And probably some more people, because I done saw Screw say he lost subscribers or something. So
that's what they do.
I don't know what was said in this video. I know a little bit that's going on. A lot of people said Screw was being racist. So we finna check this out.
Introducing Welcome Unlimited from Verizon at our best price ever. Just $30 per line, only from Verizon.
Critics are calling George Miller's new movie Aladdin for adults.
I don't know.
Actually looking forward to that movie. George Miller like never makes movies. He's the guy who did all the Mad Max movies.
Nothing about this song, bro. Like when Screw drop a track, he usually send it to me. But he didn't send me this one. So I want to check it out, man. I want to check it out. I'm going to give y'all my honest opinion like I always do, man. We ain't finna be biased to no side. Because I fuck with both of these boys. I love both of these boys' music. Upchurch showed me love before. Screw showed me love all the time. I'm not on nobody's side. Let's get that out the way. We finna check this out, man. Sunday school. And I saw something that Upchurch might be responding to this. So for him to for me to even hear that, it had to be something said in this song that caught his attention, man. We finna check this out though. Let's get it.
We stir the pot because I heard Screwface E-Test.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Oh yeah, I saw this little interview right here, and I saw Screw had put it on the beginning of one of his vids, and I watched that first little part of that interview. I think Upchurch got it was another reaction channel that said Upchurch was racist, his fans was racist. It was around the time Upchurch put me in this video. Oh yeah, his name was like Spaz. It was a reaction channel. It was Spaz Reactions, some shit. But that's who Upchurch thought they was talking about. They just happened to say Screw name. Upchurch didn't know who Screw was. He didn't know nobody's name. He was talking about the other dude. So when I saw Screw put that in this video, I was like, oh man, I hope Screw ain't think Upchurch was talking about him. He was talking about the other dude. But old dude went back and disabled his comments too when Upchurch called him out. Like, cause all his fans was going crazy. Yeah. But that's what Upchurch was talking about. He was talking about that reaction channel, not Screw. They just the interviewers just said Screw name, so he just ran with it.
Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah, it's cool. We had him on the show a couple weeks ago, and he talked about
Be dead ass serious. Who is that?
Because you seem like a cool motherfucker. Motherfucker, I'll get in my Lamborghini and I'll drive to your house and we'll do a goddamn reaction video right now.
Yeah, he was saying something about one of your songs he didn't like.
He's fucking irrelevant. I ain't worried about him.
Wow.
But then again, I'm pretty sure they didn't have that Spaz Reaction dude on they doing the interview of him. I think Screw actually did an interview with him, so they knew who they was talking about. But Upchurch thought they was talking about the other dude. So it was just a big misunderstanding right there. So this whole thing could have been avoided right here.
Say my name and I appear like Candyman.
Huh. We're for the bars though.
It's way bigger than me versus you, Pepper.
He loves that t-shirt.
Right or wrong thing.
Yep.
Let's talk.
The hit Brainiac.
Let me slow it down so they can hear me fast. You did? Just take them to church. Said a prayer, then I created this verse. Statements I'm finna be making to erase it from earth. The haters get murked. The ice, well, I'm breaking it first.
It's the same video.
I'm trying to make them a hearse. This hip hop culture, you robbing like you taking a purse. Said I don't work with white people, like that statement will work. But I ain't never seen you put a black male on a verse. With this dirt, you can get black male with this verse. Because the shit you rap is whack, you pussy. You lack your pussy, said you were trash and you spaz, you pussy. Stop acting pussy. We action packed and we strap you pussy. Kidnap this pussy since this punk loves Trump. If he runs, grab his pussy. Damn, black skin, black hoodie. Now.
Hey, y'all know Screw gonna come hard, bro. Y'all know Screw gonna come hard. He don't care. Like if he making the diss track, he going for the throat. Y'all know there's no rules.
Absolutely
there's no
true.
rules in this diss track.
Clearly,
there's no rules. Eminem said it himself. You gonna try to get under motherfucking skin. You gonna try to get under people's skin. There's no rules to it. But based on what y'all was telling me, if Screw says some racist shit, we don't rock like that, man. We don't rock like that. And then we all know racism still exists. Being racist still exists.
Yeah, but your friend doesn't think so.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
First, said I don't work with white people, like that statement will work. But I ain't never seen you put a black male on the verse. With this dirt, you can get black male with this verse. Because the shit you rap is whack, you pussy. You lack your pussy, said you were trash and you spaz, you pussy. Stop acting pussy. We action packed and we strap you pussy. Kidnap this pussy since this punk loves Trump. If he runs, grab his pussy. Damn, black skin, black hoodie. Now I'm in his habitat. Rat-a-tat. Now his red top is matching his MAGA hat. After that, I'm gonna make a speech and take a stand like this for each and every man who's ever beaten by the Klan. No Martin, I ain't preaching, I'm just teaching when I can. I'm out because if I'm reaching, bitch, I'm reaching for the cans.
I love his reactions, dude.
Yeah,
they're just so good.
So far, all I'm hearing is
they're
black and white
absolutely genuine and heartfelt.
Yeah,
jokes. That's what I'm hearing so far.
Yeah.
So I'm already a little iffy about it because that's all I heard so far. The black versus white thing, man. That's what I'm hearing. I ain't hearing nothing else. That's all I heard so far.
After that, I'm gonna make a speech and take a stand like this for each and every man who's ever beaten by the Klan. No Martin, I ain't preaching, I'm just teaching when I can. I'm Malcolm, cause if I'm reaching, bitch, I'm reaching for the can. This man tried to tell me racism is a myth. You know what privilege is? Thinking racism don't exist. Trick, that's like me saying your gap don't exist. So like half of your fans ain't wishing that blacks don't exist. These are facts, little bitch. Little quick, but I'm shooting back. Doctor put his ass on white sheets, he probably used to that. If we don't like your rap, you cannot force that shit. See, Up Church and Christ Church probably support that kid. Made a man, now I'm irrelevant. Got his bitch on. Irrelevant, but I'm the one in interviews you shit on. Irrelevant, but my opinion is the one you stick on. Irrelevant, but
dude, but that dude's voice is fire, dude. Like his rap voice. That's what I always loved about Method Man too. Like Method Man was always my favorite of the Wu-Tang, just because his voice was just like he was born to do it.
Yeah, Blair, dude, get in my DMs. I will show you some of the greatest rappers you've ever heard, all here on YouTube without record deals. These
I'm into it.
Are incredible.
I'm into it. I want to hear it.
Yeah,
I want to
Y'all
hear
are
it.
so cute when you flirt.
Dude, I mean,
Slide up in my DMs.
Look at him,
I'm blushing. I'm blushing.
But making vids about me long as sitcoms. He said I cannot be racist, that's just some whack shit. My producers are black men, my girlfriend is Latin. And he almost had me too until I asked this. Wait, didn't Donna Sterling have a black chick? Bitch, you ain't woke because the person that you smashed.
I love his reaction. He's like, wait,
hey, bro.
Wait.
Bro.
Yeah.
One thing I caught out of that, everything he just said was he said Upchurch fans, half of his fans wish black people didn't exist. Y'all gotta pay attention to like all the events that happen. Remember the Spaz Reacts dude? He said Upchurch fans was coming to his channel being racist. So we automatically ain't gonna assume Screw just saying that because we done heard it before. We done heard other people say the same thing about Upchurch fans.
Oh yeah, This
it's
is
not
this
all
was
of them.
back
Don't
when
get
I
it
was
twisted.
really
It's
into
not all
this,
of them.
and
because a lot of them show me.
Screw did a reaction before he did a whole thing showing messages and comments from Upchurch fans and asking if he should respond to it. And there was some racist shit in that shit. So that's why this video took the tone it took. I remember this. This is like Toast, you know, this is around the time when we were following, like, I forgot what part of the G-Man, Shanny, all that shit saga was going on. But I was also following this shit and not interacting as much. I was just lurking there. But yeah, this was my shit because these fights would turn into good fucking music.
Which is what happened.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But that doesn't happen with Lost Cows.
Unfortunately.
Right. G-Man tried, but he can't make music. Like
their only talent is being assholes.
Yes.
And
Me, Hannibal, and you started the good music in. And now we got
That's
Fat Photog doing funny shit.
That's right.
Both you guys. Like, I noticed your last stream, Monty, that you opened with like a video that was clearly you. It was great. Like, the song was great, the video was great, and Toast always like opens and closes her videos with a song that she put together, which I'm just like, man, this is like next level shit that I'm never gonna get to.
We're about to do. We're working on something right now with another YouTube rapper, Midwest Maverick, and Toast. Like, we have Toast vocals already. Toast has done vocals for a song. It's going to be a little old by the time it comes out, but yeah, it's about to be brutal.
And it's not to compare, you know, because like it doesn't really necessarily take talent to be, you know, a YouTube creator that just calls people out on shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's kind of similar in the sense that like we, you know, I know that Toast shares this sentiment with me is, you know, when people go real life and then they just, you know, what you call Lols cows, right?
Mm-hmm.
These people all tend to behave the same and react the same to being criticized.
Yes.
Like,
there's a checklist to Lols cows.
Yeah. I know that I share the sentiment with Toast, which is like, dude, like, just come back, be wittier, be funnier. Do a video. Like, that's all I do is I'll just come up here. I'll do a fucking stupid impression of you or whatever, you know, and I'll troll you. You know what I mean? Do the shit back. Do it well. I will take it like, man, good on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna put it out here.
great.
Like, I'm gonna say this on your channel. Somebody clip this and send this to all the fucking cows. They are afraid of me and Hannibal. They will go at everybody else except me and Hannibal. But well, look, I'll give G-Man props. G-Man came at us, but he still never dropped some bars about us. Like, where is it, bro? Where is it?
On his back.
Right.
I got a song in the barrel with me rapping that we only get to hear if G-Man responds to me.
Yeah, you got this Dolly Vision bitch that like up churches up his ass. You know?
That fucker. That fucker Dolly
dude,
Vision?
you know what he does? Like, you know what his response is to fucking bomb you with spam emails. That's all he does. It's like, I mean,
I've gotten some of those.
Yes,
and it's crazy. It's because the names that were chosen to sign me up with, it's very interesting.
Yeah,
it's very interesting the names that he chose, and I don't know if his subscribers would be cool with that.
Yeah. I got a problem with that fucker because he indirectly called me lame. Like, whatever the other shit was, that's all gone. Bitch, you still call me lame. Come at me.
No, and you know how he'll do it? He'll say some stupid shit and then he'll just bomb you with emails. Like, you know,
don't bomb me with emails. Like, let's go content for content. Let's see who's better.
Yeah. Don't intimidate.
Yeah.
Like, just show me that you are funnier and wittier.
And I'm like, fuck your numbers, dude. I could hold your audience better than you do. I promise you that.
Yep. And he's afraid of that. He's absolutely afraid of that.
Yes, I could come on your channel and command your audience.
Right.
Because I know what the fuck I'm doing. You don't. You just bought some equipment and you think you're the shit and you got a high sub count.
Right. He's got a million.
Here's me talking shit. How lame am I now? Because this happened.
He's got a million things going on a green screen behind him. And
I just got water in my face. But when he accused my son's mother of being burnt toast.
Yeah.
He did a community post tweet.
Yeah, he did a community tab post.
I didn't know that he involved himself in that bullshit.
Yes, and we got screenshots.
Yeah, it was very Drake-like, where he didn't say my fucking name. This is what happens when you have a lame co-host.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, bitch, don't Drake me. In the words of the Children of Destiny, say my name, say my name. Or are you a bitch?
Yeah.
I think you're a bitch.
And the second that he realized that authorities may be involved, all of a sudden he took it down.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So
we got
copies. I ain't scared of that beef, especially online beef. It don't mean shit to me because in the words of Dave Chappelle, this ain't a real place. Like, life is happening. I'm cooking delicious food. I'm walking my neighborhood looking at beautiful asses that walk every morning. Oh my God. I don't stare too long. And they always say hi to me. I'm like, how you doing? Keep doing your thing. But it's just beautiful. The trees, the asses, the houses, the garden competition. It's just beautiful. Life is so colorful and delicious. And
that's
go
what's
out and
so
enjoy
funny
it.
to me, man. Is like these people, man. They think that the end all be all is to collect super chats and get PayPals and blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, can you enjoy your life being flat fucking broke? Because I can. Actually, I can.
I can too.
I can have gratitude for every single thing around me.
Yeah.
You know, happily.
Yeah.
Without shit.
Yeah.
You know,
I could be.
I mean, it's nice to have things.
Yeah.
And it's nice to fucking, eat what I want when I want to eat it. But you know what? Whenever I've got to eat ramen noodles, I am like looking at that going, man, I'm so grateful for this.
Yeah.
You know, like
See,
I have not had ramen noodles before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I
I'm
can
not.
If I were down to ramen noodles right now, I could live for months and make the most delicious ramen noodles every night. Like I fucking love to cook. My passions in life are cooking and creating art. Color and flavor. That's fucking life. Color, flavor, and family.
Right.
And random orders all the time.
I love cooking, and there's only a few things that I cook like really well, but like I love to do that, but I love to do it for other people.
Oh, me too. Sharing your food is the best.
I believe that there's such an energy to feeding other people and seeing them enjoy something that you put your heart into because you wanted to see them enjoy it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Oh, it makes perfect sense.
Like, I love that shit. You know?
My shit on Sunday, every Sunday, I do an all-day cook of something. And I have my headphones on. I'll put something on the TV for when I'm not in the kitchen, but I am just dancing around the kitchen, chopping, mixing, spicing.
I make a thing out of it, man.
Yeah. All day Sunday. Like, seriously, like, and look, you don't know my thing. Come to New Orleans, get your bowl of gumbo in the sponge bath, dude. That's enough for anybody that comes to New Orleans.
Your first date.
Yeah. Come to New Orleans, bowl of gumbo.
If I ever make it to Mardi Gras, dude, I'm hitting you up for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I'll show you where to go. I'll show you how to actually do Mardi Gras.
Dude, yeah. Like, my brother's always getting on my case. Like, God, I can't believe you've never done Mardi Gras, man.
Yeah. So, look, any of y'all come get your bowl of gumbo and sponge bath. I make some damn good gumbo. I believe it. Best in the city.
I believe it. Just how you just described and agreed with me as far as how you feel about making food for others.
Yeah.
Like that right there is all I need to know.
Look, and here's how I start my gumbo. It's the fucking roux. I put whatever mood I'm in, I put my favorite album on, and I just fucking work that roux till it gets the color it needs. My arm hurts by the time I'm done with the roux.
I feel you, dude. Like I put my earbuds in and shit, and like that's my thing. Like sometimes I've done a couple streams where where I'm cooking on the stream, and then I'm actually explaining the same shit that I'm talking about now.
Yeah,
like because I'm just like sharing that with my people. You know what I mean? Like like that's what this shit is about to me, you know, like just hanging out with people. That's why I always do live streams.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just kind of bust my ass and learn how to work this damn computer and like put videos together. And
I mean,
I'd make more. I mean, and I'm probably going to end up doing that at some point. But
yeah. And then
but
if you
like,
say,
I'm just so addicted to like hanging out with my chat. You know what I mean? I love it so much.
Yeah. And I get it. Like, these are people. Like, that's the other thing. Like, even though this isn't a real place, there are real people hanging out on the other sides of these screens.
Yeah,
and,
with boundaries.
Yeah.
You know,
and
with
I want to
very safe boundaries, and that's cool. That's okay. You know, when people try to cross those boundaries, I'm like, hey, you know, like I like you, but chill.
Yeah.
You know, like you're still an avatar with a cool handle, and I like it that way. You know,
and you interact with your chat, have fun with your people. Like, these are people that come here for you, and you got a pretty fucking great group of people. Like, I've been glancing at the chat. Like, these are all awesome. Some familiar names, but great people. Like,
I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful for that.
You got one taker in the chat. Did someone say sponge bath?
Who wants a sponge bath?
No, and I've you know, acquired some people through Toast, and it seems now through you as well, which is great.
Yeah, this is awesome. So
absolutely.
I'll be streaming art again soon, but it's going to be a couple weeks. I'm going to Colorado next week, and I'm just going to be drunk, hanging out with my best friend. So there won't be much streaming unless I'm drunk.
Let me ask you a question, Monty. So while you're on your vacation, are you gonna stand in a pool and go live and rant about your haters?
Yes, I am.
Okay, then you're a real YouTuber now.
Yes,
exactly.
No, I'm going to get my dreads.
And don't forget to beg for money too while you do it.
I need $1,200, folks.
Come on.
No, look, this is our plan. We're gonna do
money.
We're gonna combine white people shit with some ghetto ass shit for one of the days. We're having a ghetto spa day. My best friend is gonna sit on her front porch.
I have one of those every day, dude.
She's gonna retwist my dreads. Like, that's the first thing. We're gonna sit on her front porch. She's gonna retwist my dreads. I'm gonna go live while she's retwisting my dreads. Then I'm gonna go to the barbershop in the hood over there. And I already called these people. I'm like, I want a clean ass line. They're gonna trim me up, line me up. Then we're gonna go get mani-pedis. Then we're gonna have a cheese party.
A cheese party?
Yeah, wine and cheese.
Okay.
Yeah,
right. That's not bad.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I never heard of a cheese party. Sorry.
You know, ghetto and white people shit. Like, we're gonna throw down.
So you're gonna have a BHB and Dolly party.
Yeah, but we're gonna do it right, and I'm gonna live stream that shit. But I guarantee you, I won't complain about anybody while I'm doing it. I'll be like, hey, y'all, look what I'm doing.
Burnt toast.
Yeah. Oh, I might complain about burnt toast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
I might say mean things about her.
I'm going to review you.
If you want glare, I will say mean things about you too.
Please do.
Yeah, I'll say lots of mean things about you.
Yeah, because dude, I'm really sick of not knowing who Burnt Toast is. This shit is getting old.
Oh, fucking Burnt. You mean JoJo?
Shit is getting fucking old,
God,
man.
Damn. Sorry, Toast.
Like, y'all want to get back to this? Let's see.
Yes.
Let's see what No Life has to say about this.
All right,
because he's tearing my man apart here. Like, he seems to be siding with Church.
Yeah, he is siding with Church. Still love.
So me
Jack,
love.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, me too. Like,
yeah. I don't care who you like. I care who you are.
Yeah, his heart shines through his eyes, dude.
Yes,
like
yes,
it does.
Yes.
Like, everybody ain't gonna put the exact person they are on the internet. Everybody, like, people say everybody got a little bit of racist in them. Everybody racist a little bit.
What?
Me, I'm not racist at all, bro.
No,
I'm not racist at all.
Let me clarify what he's trying to say.
You gotta pay attention to.
I'm gonna clarify what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't get this, but at the same time, you don't get to say everybody got a little racist in them and then go, but me, I'm not racist at all.
Yeah, you're
like,
part of
come
everybody,
on,
Shaq.
Hold
You're part
on.
of everybody,
Yeah,
Shaq.
Yeah.
But what he's trying to say is, and this is also our problem. And sorry, I'm gonna go on a bit of a rant because I'm seeing the layers that I have to break down. First, there's the liberals are. I'm liberal as fuck, so I'm talking about myself and the people that I agree with.
We're done.
We're terrible at branding. We're terrible at branding. This conversation starts because there's certain people saying black people can't be racist. While that statement can be true by definition, it is wrong by how we perceive the shit, because it's fucking wrong. We're not speaking the same fucking language. He's talking about racism right now, but what he's really talking about is prejudice. And we all of us have prejudice. We all judge based on what we see in front of us. All of us.
There is a distinct difference, and this is one of the biggest problems in our society right now. Is people don't understand this distinct difference.
Yeah,
there's a distinct difference between racism, prejudice, and bigotry.
Yes, yes, preach.
Big difference between those three things.
Yeah, me and the Blair are fucking tonight, y'all. Like,
dude,
I mean, he's got snacks, so
yeah,
I mean,
it's just happening. Like you saw us court each other, and we probably dated a little on this stream.
This is a beautiful love story.
Yeah. I'm fucking this man tonight.
Yeah, but I mean, I was gonna, but you're a liberal, dude. Like that just ruined it all.
I am.
Like,
I'm liberal as fuck.
Dude, I'm so soft now, dude. Like it's all over.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna go cook you something. All
right, now we're talking. All right,
I'm gonna go cook you some eggs Monty.
There we go.
AKA the closer. That's what I call that meal.
Wow. That's
I can't let my friends like Toast eat that because I don't want her to look at me and go, "Ooh, Monty." Like I can't have that happen. We're friends.
I mean, well, yeah, and you're married to her. You don't want to fucking, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, we're married. I can't have her looking at me like that.
Next to a hybrid heifer kangaroo. Like you can't have that shit.
Yes. Oh, the thing she does with those hooves, dude. Oh. Can I tell him about the trick you do, Toast?
Why not?
Oh, really? See, now I gotta make up a trick. I was hoping you would just say that.
I did it on purpose.
That shit to yourself. You don't know her well enough by now.
She knows my humor. She knows what I was going for. Fuck you. So twice I got caught on this stream.
I'm in your head.
I got caught lacking on this stream twice. It's Toast's fault.
We are grown.
Crispy Treat wants eggs, Monty. You don't even know what it is yet.
Yeah.
It's delicious. It includes a from scratch avocado hollandaise.
Yeah, and eggs.
Yes. Poached.
Made by Monty.
Yes. Yeah, look, I own who I am. Everybody should. I'm unapologetic about what I like, who I am. But I don't think anybody has to agree with me because that's what makes humans fucking beautiful. We're all different.
Ask questions.
Yes.
Always ask questions.
Yes.
I may tell you it's none of your fucking business.
Yeah.
But before you make an assumption about me, ask a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
But don't get upset with me if I tell you it's none of your fucking business.
Yeah. So perfect. There you go. I've got a good imagination. What did I start?
And of course.
And tomatoes. No, there are no tomatoes. But it's
tomatoes. Learn to read.
Oh,
fucking liberal.
God damn it. Oh, see, now this is going to be a thing from here on out. I love it.
Cool.
I love it. You keep that shit going.
I love how y'all flirt.
Yes.
Is that new English, like new math? Is that what that is?
Yes. New math. Wait, do you hate Common Core? Are we going to fight about that?
No.
Your first fight. Yay.
Cherry's not feeling well tonight, so she couldn't join us, but she's my she's British, and I'm always I'm always fucking with her because like she'll spell color with like a U, you know, color or flavor with a U, and I'm just like, hey, this is America, English 2.0. Okay, English 2.0. That shit is old. We don't do that shit anymore.
We speak American in this chat.
Right. We beat you guys like 240 some odd years ago. Like, learn the language. Thank you.
So mean. Crispy Treat, you better be careful. Like you were tickling the wrong places, or maybe the right ones.
Limey, the squirrels in the chat. Limey's, see, like I love my limeys, man. I love my limeys. For some reason, people in England like me, even though I just shit all over them all the time. I'm just like, you red coat fucks. Because I'm because I'm kind of libertarian, more or less, you know.
So you're libertarian?
More or less.
Oh my God, you're
now. I'm a left-leaning libertarian. Okay, I
okay.
Fuck, this fucking conversation got political. God damn it.
Libertarian. You know what? Come be a guest on the shit show. We'll have this conversation there, and it'll be funny as fuck.
Oh yes, it will. It's way safer over there than it is here. Trust me.
What? I'm gonna watch that one. We'll stop it right here. Come on the shit show.
I would be honored.
I'd say come on Wednesday, but I'm gonna have Joe the Racist on. And we're doing it with Streamlabs or StreamYard. So it's not going to... I want you to come on a fully produced show. So when I get back from Colorado, I'm going to book you for a show. The next show when I'm back from Colorado.
Right on. Yeah, that sounds great.
There you go. Yeah. The next shit show...
be honored.
I and Joe the Racist will be drunk. And Joe's going to redeem herself from her... kind of racist comments, or her kind of racist tirade that was actually racist.
Did she call herself Joe the Racist?
We named her Joe the Racist. You know why we named her Joe the Racist?
But she goes with it?
She does, but I need to change her name because she got too close to being actual racist when she said some shit. So, but the joke was, the first time she was ever on a show, we had our first puppet on the show. And she hates puppets, aka Feltish Americans. Puppets have rights too. Don't talk shit about those people. And she calls them, and look, give me a pass on this. I don't like to say this phrase. I'm sorry, Blair. Hopefully YouTube won't strike you when I say this.
I'm already gonna get a claim. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
She calls them hand animals, and we don't
she
like
calls,
it when
she calls puppets what?
Hand animals.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm not going to say it again on your channel.
Shit.
She's banned.
Guys,
canceled.
It was great. I mean, what better milestone than 500 to end it, guys?
Yeah.
It was nice knowing you guys so much.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I get your channel canceled, but I don't like when she says it, but she hates all of them. Like Feltish Americans, she'll be those, that HA is trying to do this. Like, I don't watch Sesame Street because there's nothing but HAs. And I'm like, chill out, Jill. Chill out. And she says the whole thing, though.
Yeah, see, Tim Tarman's going to cancel his membership with me because he's a hand animal.
Wait, you said it.
I did say it.
He is a Feltish American. He's a Feltish American.
Feltish American. Like, God damn it. I'm sorry. Tim, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to offend you, bro. I didn't mean to.
Yes,
we love to be politically correct here.
But yeah, and all of my Feltish American puppet friends are upset that I'm going to spend a week hanging out with her and her family. But she's still my friend. Her heart can change.
I believe that. I believe that.
But yeah,
Patty was like, "Your only member." That's your only member.
She's right. Like Toast has crazy people like giving out membership. I'm a member of Toast. I didn't buy that shit. Somebody bought that for me.
I don't even know some of those people, and they're just coming in.
Yeah, you can gift. You can gift
memberships now.
Somebody gifted 20 people in my stream today. I was like, 20. Dang.
Look, Petty Patty's a member. I can't become a member from this stream.
I don't have. Yeah, these are all people coming from Toast stream, and they're just like the whole chat is green. So they're like, yeah, you're only member. Yeah, fuck you.
Crispy, nobody's getting canceled. Nobody's getting canceled. I said it once, and I'm going to talk to the Glare about his language. You shouldn't have said that phrase, my friend.
Sorry, man.
You just said it. How many puppets have you actually interacted with? How many Feltish Americans have you sat down and shared?
I plan on going to the next hand animal meeting.
Oh my god!
I'm going to stand up.
Call it.
It's not.
No, that's a slur, dude.
God damn it.
HA is they don't call it that. That's like saying, yeah, I'm going to the nigger awards when you're talking about the BET awards.
That's not even close to the same thing. Like when I get chills down my spine from hearing a word, okay, and I don't with the other word, it's not the same thing.
Yeah,
it's not like it at all. It's not like it at all.
I'm
like,
sorry.
Even hearing a black man use that word, I go,
yeah, it's because I used it with the hard R. I didn't say it. I didn't say it casually. See, I know how to work that word.
He done fucked it up.
Oh, I fucking hate you, man.
I destroyed your stream.
Y'all, I can't wait for like people to be tagging us tomorrow. I'll be like, oh my god, did you hear what that black man said?
Oh, it's gonna be so bad. Please let that happen. By the way, please let.
I'm gonna wake
happen.
up and have like 50 mentions.
Right. yes, but none of them. Look. I challenge you. Anybody that mentions this, come at me. Or are you scared?
No, they'll go at Toast.
Yeah,
but behind the scenes, they'll go to her on Twitter.
Yeah, they'll indirectly hit me with some shit. I say, look, I say some wild shit, y'all. I don't give a fuck. Come at me. And yes, my underage daughter produces my show. Has since she was 15 years old. Oh shit, we've always talked about dicks and pussies. What? I own it. Come at me. I mean,
somebody's got to have these conversations.
Yes.
I get it.
Yes.
I totally get it. Somebody's got to have these conversations. Better you than the 30-year-old at the party that wasn't at the party.
Exactly. Fuck that dude. He shouldn't have been at that party.
Yeah, he was sus as fuck.
He wasn't, but he was.
Yeah. Yeah. And look, just to come back around from all the racist shit and me getting the Glares channel taken down at episode 500.
It's a milestone, man. I'm good with it. Like, dude, every time I've gone live, I can honestly say this.
Yeah.
Every single time that I've gone live in the last 499 times, counting this one 500, I like, this could be the day. Fuck it. This could be it. I do not have a filter. Like, I just, it's crazy.
Listen, if you ever get totally taken down, you can rebuild every Friday with me and Toast. Just show up with me and Toast.
That's true.
That almost happened to me, man. And I had one dude that was actually cool about that. He turned out to be a douchebag. And it's crazy. I hate when that happens too, because this guy was like the one dude that was just like, man, you stay alive and do live streams on my channel while your channel is struck and you can't do live streams. And I was just like, yeah, man, right on. And then the dude like told everybody that he had his girlfriend tell everybody that he killed himself, and he didn't. And then yeah, and now I'm tattooed with like being that dude's friend, and I'm just like, man, I fucking confronted this guy and tore him a new asshole on this channel. What are you talking about? Yeah, it was crazy.
For
like,
some reason,
so much weird shit has happened.
I scared Crispy Treat in your chat. Why are you scared? What did I do?
Yeah, Crispy
I'm
Treat's
not
a little.
scary.
She's a little, little.
I mean, she's crispy and treaty. Like, what could be wrong? The name's right there.
A little crispy and treaty.
Yeah. What's wrong with a crispy treat?
I'm just fucking with you, Crispy Treat. She's consistently in my chat, and she's very supportive.
Yes.
We don't think the same way, but
I just saw my name, so I just responded to where I saw my name. Yeah, this has been fun as fuck, and I love where we're paused right here. That screenshot is great.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's probably good to call it at 3 hours. We don't.
It's been 3 hours. Shit,
It has been. Yeah,
this is fun. Seriously, come on the shit show.
I would love to.
I'm gonna. I would love to. Come on the shit show. But yeah. After this ends, me and the Glare are fucking y'all. So
it's
totally. Yeah, it's happening. It's happening.
Just so you know, don't believe the myths. Okay, it's my dick that's gonna reach all the way to New Orleans from Tennessee. Okay, guys.
Look, we're gonna sword fight.
The myths.
We're gonna sword fight over that.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a particular creator that I know is going to be like, oh my gosh, he admitted it.
Yes. And Toast, I'm sorry, don't be jealous of our love.
Nah, I'm good.
All right.
That's a no for me, dog.
Dude, I'm using you for the jacket. Like the second you lose that jacket, like I'm losing interest. Like that is.
Well, I'll keep the jacket on the entire time. The entire time.
Absolutely.
Just don't cross streams.
Yes. Don't cross the streams.
Yeah.
Yes. This has been fun as fuck. Thank you for having me on.
Hey, thank you for being here. And Toast, thank you for being here as always. And I love you guys, man. Thanks a lot.
Yes.
All you guys in the chat.
Yes. I'm gonna dip out and get some sleep. All of y'all are awesome. Thank you. All of you.
Don't sleep in the street, dude.
I might.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
All right.
See you later.
Later.
Guys, all you guys in the chat, thank you so much for all your support and putting up with me 500 fucking times. You guys 500 fucking times. What are you doing? Get a life. What's wrong with you? Anyways, guys, I love you very, 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 very much. And we will do this again very soon, my friends.